Okay. Okay, so I just want to do a quick housekeeping. I have been going back and adding time stamps to my videos now that YouTube has a new feature to it that you can go in and add timestamps, but I have to wait until videos finish rendering. And with our live streams, they take almost half a day to a whole day to render. So, for the last week or so, I've been adding timestamps to our videos. So if there's something you're looking for, or if you're new to us and you're like, oh my God, you talk too much, go use the timestamps and go find the information you're looking for. Because we do get kind of chatty up in here, but that's because this is a community, not just something for you to come and get what you want. Okay? Anyway, so we're going to do a reading today. I know it's Sunday, or it was. Well, it's Sunday somewhere. And like I said, I'm supposed to be taking off weekends, but I'm going to go ahead and do one today just because I will likely not be on tomorrow. Because again, I am taking breaks. I have work to get done for my part-time job and for me. Um, anyway, so that's what we're doing. What are we reading on today? We're going to hit the bell. Also, if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, just go into the description. They're listed there. Most of them are listed there. At that link, right now, I only link to the Zon. I'll probably go and look for them to see if they're on Walmart. I can't keep up with everything that everyone's brought, that everyone is boycotting or whatever. I just can't. And then some things you just can't boycott right now. So that said, I am going to get reading. What are we reading on today? Where's my list? Hello. Where is my list? I know I came on late again. Y'all, I literally sat here at 11 o'clock, but my medicine was still working and so was I. So I just ended up like working. And next thing you know, it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm a night owl. It's just what it is. Okay. So again, if you can't keep up with us, or if you got an early morning job and you can't be with us, do have timestamps added to at least the last week's worth of videos. I just put timestamps on a video from February because I was looking for a video and I was like, well, I'm in here, so I might as well do it. And in this one, we were talking about, what were we talking about? And I was like, oh my God, I was looking for this. Now I can't remember what it was. Man. Oh, like almost everything that we talk about is coming to pass. I'm excited. I'm excited and not excited at the same time because obviously we're in a really bad time of life right now. However, we're still in a pretty good time of life. Like, I'm not looking at 20 years of what we're dealing with. I'm just not. Because we're at a more exciting time, a more knowledgeable time. I didn't say more intelligent. I didn't say that. But we're in a more knowledgeable time of life right now. And so it's like everything's a little sped up, And I don't mind that part. As I said yesterday, it's going to feel like I was going to say, this is closed. These are one of the, oh my God, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So this is one of the decks that I will be giving away when we do reach the 1,000. And this is one of the other decks that I will be giving away when we reach the 1,000. The first person I choose will have choice, and the second person will get the other deck. I really like both of these, so they're not bad decks. Size size really doesn't matter here, y'all. It doesn't tell the difference between these. I really, really like both of these, so much so that I accidentally ordered both of these 2 times. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway of those. Oh, it talked to me. Dang it. I don't think oh my God, it just talked to me. I don't think I spread these out. And I really don't want to use them because I haven't learned the book. This is not the exact copy, but this is my very first tarot deck, which was the Osho Zen Tarot. I got this deck 2001. And no, in those 25 years, I did not learn tarot. I did not learn tarot. I just would use it with the book, whatever. But I didn't think in 25 years I'd be doing this, right? It was just me, personal, and I didn't learn them. Let me see if they are done. No, they're not. I'm not going to do this. These are not, I don't even know what this means. I don't want to touch these. I don't want to touch these yet. Can I do these later? I did do a full moon bath with them, so that's not the problem. I just haven't read for myself, and I haven't mixed them up. I think I just got called out, you guys. The word on this is laziness. Oh my God. I think I just got called out. Oh, that sucks. Listen, I will use these tomorrow, okay? No, I'll use them for full moon. I'll use these for the full moon reading. That way I have time to catch up on these. Okay? Please? And thank you. But this was my very first deck. I just never used it. All right. I never use it to this degree. Here we go. Put these away. All right. Let's see what you want us to start with. What do you want us to start? What was on my list? Ooh. Thank you. Okay. I think we're starting with Thomas. Hey, Becky Boo. Again, happy birthday to you, girl. It's still your day somewhere. Hey. I said Thomas. Y'all know we left off yesterday looking at 2 justices. Something happening to 2 justices. Well, guess what? Here's the death card. Again, end of career. Oh, y'all. You saw me shuffle just now. You saw me shuffle just now. A justice with a career ending. Career ending, career ending, career ending. Okay, I'm going to turn on this other light because this is giving me shadow. Okay. I didn't make this up. I'm telling y'all, it's the gift. It's the gift. When spirit wants to talk, you got to be a channel to listen. Hold on. Hold on. You saw me shuffle. And I am not a magician. I don't have a stacked deck. Okay? There's not a whole bunch of justices, just one there. And the death card. So what I was going to say is I had saw Thomas. So I was like, okay, we'll read on Thomas. And then I split the deck. All right. So what do we got? Well, Thomas is holding on for dear life. Literally and figuratively. Okay? Oh my gosh, I need more spice. Okay. Thomas is holding on for dear life, right? I keep index cards for when I want to write something down while we're talking. So I keep them there. He's holding on for dear life. This is what this card says on here. In fact, holding on is number 2. It says fear of change, which is true. He's scared to change, but holding on for dear life. And then it says holding on. The dear life part is me. Anyway, there's depression here and there's delayed endings here. So He's out. And he ain't out in a fired way. He's out. Y'all, the very next card. That's 3 major arcana right on his butt. The very next card is the Hermit in reverse. That's isolation. That's loneliness. That's lost your way. The Hermit card for me is being in the spirit world, looking for something, like reflecting, whatnot, but he's in this reverse. Homeboy is on his way out the door. Whoa. Okay. Thank you for being very clear with me and I don't have to make a guess. All right. So we have justice, we have death, and then we have the Hermit. Ooh. Ooh. Now there's 2. So well, let's finish with him first, and then there's 2. Here's the other thing that stood out was the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, y'all know, is for me like leaks, like documents getting out, people being able to overhear something, leaks, not whistleblowers, but actual leaks. So there's something that's about to hit the, ooh, it's definitely the end of his career. But I also do think it's going to be the end of his life, just by, the death and the Hermit card. But we're looking at like I said, the Page of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. The stealing, the sneakiness, that stuff is what's coming out. Okay? And the proof of it all, the money he took. This person is up next. Bada. The World card. Hey, bada. Hey, bada. Oh my God, what's his name? K9, I think was his name. Anyway, this is the World card. The World card coming to an end. All right, and his legacy is completely shot. The 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, for me, this is the shakedown card. This is the, yep, we're done with you. Give me everything. Give me everything. So, yes. Okay, and whatever he's been waiting on is, oh, no. Him or us? Hold on, I got chills. Is this him or us in the VOTESs? Okay. He messed up. Here's the Temperance card. Here's what's out of place. They were supposed to ruin the 14th. They were supposed to ruin the 14th because then did they vote on that yet? Did they rule on that yet? Oh gosh, my arm hurts. 14th. Did they rule on that yet? They upheld that one, right? Anybody know? Oh, sorry. Did they just rule on the 14th amendment? It's some amendment that they were supposed to hold up that dealt with citizenship. 2026. Oh, okay. So the Supreme 6. So it was a 6-3. To keep it. Okay. So the Supreme Court struck down the executive order attempting to end birthright in a 6-3 on June 30th. Oh, shoot. That was just 3 weeks ago. Okay. Okay. So it was supposed to be defeated. It was supposed to be ended. The VOTSs, because they had things, because I feel like what I'm getting, oh, that's Three Pentacles in a row. What I feel like is that they had things ready. The minute they said to the 14th, the sneakers, the stealers, the thieves, the constitutional Swiss cheesers, those people had documents and movements ready. Just like how whatever the other one is, they immediately started gerrymandering again, the thing with Louisiana. And so, Tennessee lost their voice, Louisiana lost their voice, Atlanta was going to try it, Georgia was going to try it. That's the other reason Georgia is being looked at, because Georgia didn't play their game. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm excited because it's like connect the dots. Connect the dots. La 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 la. Sorry. Uh, my medicine's completely gone, you guys. So, that's what happened. That's the other reason. Ugh. This is punishment. I saw like a whip, but I almost saw it in a kinky way. This is punishment for Georgia. Oh, and CT is from Georgia. It's just like, oh, this kind of punishment. Okay. So, because they didn't play the way they were supposed to, because they did not swing those two people the way they were supposed to, connect the dots. Okay, stop. La 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 la. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to see if it was which two did not agree with it. Hold on. Which two did not do their job? Um, okay. Justices. Because I feel like it's not the normal two. So I want to see who were the who were they? Okay. In the majority. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did it originally say 6-3? Oh, on the constitutional question of it, they were split 5-4. Okay, okay, okay. Roberts messed up too. Oh, I'm cold. Wait, we're missing somebody. Okay, Kavanaugh agreed that the order was illegal. Okay, so that's how you got 6-3. Got it. All right. Does that even count? We'll just go. No, there's 5-4. I don't know. I don't. It's not explaining it well for me. What I do know is Roberts messed up. One, two. So the four ladies and Roberts. First of all, how historical is this bench, though, for real? I just thought about it. We have four ladies in the Supreme. Four ladies. Mind you, we have the handmaid. I don't know who Kagan is. I still don't. Then we have the first Hispanic woman, and then we have the first black woman. And both the Hispanic and the black woman are way more qualified and educated than everybody else on the bench. That's amazing. All right. How iconic is this bench? Like, it really is really iconic. Except, Okay, so I'm just going to go final answer. Clarence. Clarence. I can't say his name. Clarence. Okay, so that's 19 minutes in. Clarence. 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 But that's Clarence biting it. So now, who's the second one? Let's see that. Clarence is gonna bite it. I think I said August, right? I'm pretty sure I said August that Clarence is gonna bite it. Clarence. Clarence, Clarence, Clarence. All right, who's the second one? Is it her? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. The Handmaid. Um, it is the Handmaid. Interesting. What is gonna happen to the Handmaid? Let me ask that question more clearly, because you're showing me the Handmaid. Because that's the Eight of Swords in reverse. That's freedom. It's freedom, that's empowerment, that's release. That would feel like she's resigning from the bench, which I doubt she's going to do, right? Human me having a conversation with the spiritual being. Because this is the Seven of Pentacles. This came up again, and for her. So this is going to have something to do with the VOTES contesting. And I'm not talking about 2020. I'm talking about 24 and 16. Oh, he done opened a whole can of worms here. Okay. Okay. Are you sure? Okay, let me ask this more clearly. Now, yesterday we got the reading that two justices would be no longer on the bench. Who's the second one? We just read it was Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, Clarence Carter. We just got that. It was him. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I dropped these for some reason and they won't go up. So let me see what's happening. Is this lady finna quit? Babies. I don't know if she's finna quit. It's like she don't want this smoke. Five of Wands. In reverse, it says resolution, coming together, battle fatigue, suppressed emotion. It's like she don't want this smoke. Is she going to resign? Here's why I'm asking. Remember, y'all saw me struggling trying to put these cards up. Listen, we got the world. Like, I'm done. I'm finished. And who is it? It's a brown-haired lady. What does she look like? I'm trying to remember. Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh. Okay, now that's stuck in my head. What does she look like? What does she look like? Oh, she's a brown-haired lady. I don't know. Hey, Carly Boo. Girl, I crashed so hard yesterday that I missed my call. And I didn't wake up until 5 p.m. So this is why I'm looking like this. Listen, I think ACB is out of here. Like, I'm done, you know? So this is the world card. This is finito. This is, I've done what I've done. I've achieved what I need to achieve. But this is too much. I gotta go. Because there's an Eight of Cups here. Look at this Eight of Cups. And look at the tears. The cups have tears. And one of the cup is dead. You see him? He go bye-bye. If she leaves, she only leaves 8 on the bench. And then one dies. So then there's 7. 7 standing. Damn, this is a crazy ass story. Cause she's like, I'm out. Like, strength card. I'm having a hard time committing to this as a human being. Like, are you sure? Because if I became a Supreme, I'm not going anywhere. I have a job for life. But this is saying she's out. Is she out? Oh my God. ACB out of here? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay, we're going to have to ask this question again that way. You know what? Let's go to my dog. Come here, Nix, please, baby, because I am confused. I am confused. Clarence called it. Clarence called it. She's like, I'm done. I've had enough of this. It's weird because, hold on, right behind it is the Temperance card in reverse. So things are out of sync, out of alignment, out of order. There is a 9 of Wands, you know, still surviving. Oh, wisdom. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting because she leaves 8 sticks as she's separated with the 9th one. Baby, this could be the death threats, like the for real death threats, or somebody's really going to do something because she didn't go their way that she's supposed to go. Because I got 3 knights here. I mean, three fiery wands in the reverse. These are 3 crazy people, like three crazy events. This, okay. She like, I'm out. Y'all can have that. This feels like she's gone. I wonder if they are going to attempt to do like a Molotov or something that goes, get back in line. And she's like, you know what? I'm not even finna shop in the store. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm not doing this. Because there's an ace of cups here in reverse and a 2 of wands. Like she is looking at different pastures. And she's trying to make different plans. She's looking at where in the world can I get the hell up out of here? I can't go to the Middle East because they're doing this shit. I don't know about the. She might go to Canadian and she might just head north. Because she like, I'm sick of this. And then there's another wand. Here's a page of wands. So this is wand, wand, wand. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wands on the floor for her. She's being really harassed is what I'm getting. Because 5 of these things are in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting chills. So I'm going to go ahead and support this reading, even though I don't feel it. Like, even though the human is like, what? But the message I'm receiving is that chick is done. She's like, I can't. Like, I'm done. I want to go to sleep. You know, I want to put my head down. I think someone's crossing the line with her, as far as like a threat is concerned. And I think they're very credible what's coming to her. And that would explain why she went to the Congress to say something. And I honestly think Kagan went with her as support. I don't think Kagan went for herself. I think she went for her. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, it's resonant. Because now I kind of have, like, tears coming up. Yeah, they went further than even she knew. See, look at you picking up, girl. That powwow, that Sundance was good for you, honey, because I feel you, girl. And it feels like she's like, this isn't my path. This isn't it for me. I've lived my life how people told me to live. I'm out. This feels like she's ready to go. Like this. I'm out. I can't do it. I can't do it. Or I don't want to. And I think that works because this feels like a different land. The 9 of Pentacles. It also feels like knowledge. Mind you, it's not a sword, but this is. This is. She has knowledge of something that she would have rather not know. And it's plenty of knowledge. It's a 9 of Pentacles. Okay, it's about time, boo. It's like, yeah. It feels like it's something she would rather not know. So she wants to find peace somewhere else. And she has more wand energy, but this time it's hers. And this is personal power. This is courage. This is standing up. I really do think this chick is out of here. I think she's out of here. I wonder, because there's a hangman here. Okay, now we're getting into different things. Hangman, Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Lovers. Yeah, now we're getting into something different. Okay. This is, ooh, this is something that has been really weighing on her, but I got a feeling they crossed the line big time. All right, so I think Amy's deuces. I would be so surprised because would she be like the first one? Let me see. Would she be the first one to like actually step down? How many justices, Supreme Court justices have resigned? I'll leave it at that. 24. Okay. Out of 116, 24. So she's in good company. The vast majority who left voluntarily opted to formally retire than resign. Okay. So let me change the word from retire to from resign to retire and see if that number changes. 39. Okay, so there's 15 who 30. Oh, we had one step down? I didn't even know who Breyer was. So that's how KJT got there. Girl, listen, it was 222 when I said, you know what, let me go live. So look at you. You're in alignment. You're getting aligned. All right, so I'm so excited for you. Anyway, the most recent retirement was that of Stephen Breyer, who stepped down in June 22. He was replaced by Ketanji Brown Jackson. Okay, in the century, we've had 5 who were, well, one was 90. He stepped down in 2010. Another one stepped down at 69 in 2009. 2010 and 2009. Those are both Obama's. Okay. Obama's time. Then you had Rehnquist, who died in 2005, and that's how we got Roberts. Scalia died in 2016. That's how we got Gorsuch. That's where they kept us from putting somebody in there. And that's how we got this, one of their assholes in there. Ginsburg died in 20. She should have retired when she knew she was sick. So we would have had time to fix things. Sorry, my eye is leaking. I felt that intense sadness with this woman. It's Bush's fault we have Thomas. I would be utterly shocked and speechless if Thomas were to retire this year, said his clerk. He is in great health and is performing at the top of his game. What year was this? 'Cause no, that was in May. Thomas is going to bite the dust. And I don't. It's so weird how these people have us a little more callous than we would be for human beings. As human beings, either. Okay. Yeah, she's breaking ranks. There's a lover's card here that is broken. She's breaking ranks. She's out. And then you have the world card here that is in reverse too. And it says breaking cycles right on it. And disappointment. Yeah, she's breaking ranks. She's out. She's like, listen, I've had enough of this shit. I've done my duty. I've checked the boxes. I've climbed to the top. I want more from life, is what it feels like. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I said Nyx. So I want to go to Nyx. But I want to go to Nyx with more than one question. So let me ask what's next. Okay. What about Roberts? I didn't get to Roberts yet, so I'm not going to count this as Roberts at all. But we got Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Devil card. But that Devil card's in reverse too. So I don't know. It might be right though. Selfish, spiteful, detachment, release, restoring control. It might be right, even before I already said it. Well, you know what? I'm saying what I'm seeing. So I did see Roberts first. So let's see what that means. Show me Roberts, please. King of Cups in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, he's not a queen, is he? Because like what? Um, ooh. Okay, so if we hold on, y'all, right underneath it is the lovers. Ooh, I don't know where I'm gonna go with that. Okay, leave that alone. Okay, but there's a person who we've been calling Queen of Cups all year, and his name is Miller. So, who would he be getting his orders from? Okay, you got that too, though, right? Okay, I'm not gonna keep going with that. um, oh my God. Okay, so if y'all look at this real quick, look at her, right? And I went, Brian, Christy's husband with the balloons. Anyway, I was just joking. So, all right. So there's some Queen of Cups energy here for real, and the the King of Cups. So I'm wondering if he's sick of Miller. Seven of Cups. Okay, we got lots of cups, lots of cups. So we are definitely on an emotional thing, but everything feels like, hmm. um, all right. Oh, I got a slight headache just then. Who is that? Okay, let me see Roberts, please. Let's see Roberts, please. Can you show me? Oh, okay. That's the Emperor card that threw itself way out there. I think so, Carly Ray. Something feels very sinister about this. Cause I got the Emperor. So Roberts might be a easy baby situation. This is interesting too. Is if you look at his crowd, he has a cross up there. You're feeling that, Izzy? Mm-hmm. He has a cross at the top. And he's wearing a crown, yet the artist gave him another crown. So I think we are talking about an Izzy baby situation. Let me see something. Trying to see if he does other things with the major arcanas. Really? Not like that. Okay. So, okay. I just realized I do have energy here feeding into that, and this is the energy. So we're dealing with, um, okay, first of all, these are two messaging type of cards. This is our leaker card. So this is the Page of Swords. So not our leaker, this is a whistleblower. So this is someone who's going to be speaking up and sharing some information and cutting through. Again, I think one of the things, hold on. I just realized what's in the hand. In his hand, you see the little gold thing over here in his hand? That has a dollar sign on it. So we have a cross up here, a dollar sign right there, and another crown over there. Let me sit in this and we'll get to it. Wait, okay. So like I said, this is a whistleblower, and this is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands tends to be about being overwhelmed. In this particular deck, it flips it upside down because this deck has the Ten of Wands upright being the overwhelmed portion, whereas in other decks, it's the other way around. But so this is what it looks like in the upright. So you see him sweating, stressing, etc. So the overwhelmed part, the overburdened part would be in the upright. So we have it in the reverse this time. Um, and you know what just, oh, and I got chills behind it. You know what just broke, what stood out here is the phrase here of learning to say no. That's the second thing right here. Learn to say no. So, this is Robert saying no. And it's interesting because here's the Five of Swords, and he's not choosing to engage in this fight. I'm debating of what feels more resonant. Is it trying to, it's not trying to end a conflict. He's not even trying to make amends. So I'm going to go with inner conflict on this a little bit. So there's some inner conflict here, but I got this Eight of Cups. Okay, something's coming for him. See, what people don't seem to understand is we live in a different time, a different age. We don't live in the 80s. We don't even live in the 90s. We live in the 2020s. We live in the age of hackers and the age of internet sleuths and the age of pictures and videos. We're the people who say pics or it didn't happen. We're in this particular age, right? They can't even help with him. Yep. The turtle is well, he's gone. Hi, Jade. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying something coming out for him, let's not do that. I'm gonna assume your phone isn't working, and I'm gonna give you that. But don't you dare spam my chat, otherwise we're gonna have to kick you out. And all right, so Eight of Cups in reverse, and then the Eight of Wands. I saw both of these pretty much at the same time, and that tells me something's coming for him. Okay, so there's some information, some messaging, something. Hold on. Remember, Amy had a whole bunch of wands, and that was her. Oh. Okay, he's getting threats too, because he has a whole lot of wand energy. He has a 10, the 8, and then now the 3. The 3 in reverse, and this is in reverse. So, This is weird. The Eight of Cups says fear of abandonment. The Three of Wands in reverse says fear of failure. He did not block the 14th Amendment. And the Empress is coming for him too. So we have the Emperor and the Empress, and we have the Ace of Swords. Oh. They are about to try to make him behave. But I think they're going to kill his career. I don't see... oh, this man in trouble. Because there's a Nine of Pentacles, and there's a Ten of Swords in the back. In the back. I wasn't going to say it like that, but it came out that way. And then the King of Swords. Oh, and he got the Knight of Wands too. The guy who is doing the thing. But there's a Ten of Cups right after that. Oh, he got a lot of dirty cards. And then the Ten of Cups. Uh-oh. 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 He's in trouble. They needed the 14th. They needed the 14th. Just like they needed Todd. Because they need the courts. They have to have the court to do what they needed to do. They needed the 14th, and he's the only dude that blocked it. Kavanaugh is a crybaby. He was like, neither here nor there. He's like, technically. So we're not going to count him. But he's the only dude that emphatically threw that down. Because isn't he like the kid of immigrants or something? Gorsh is too. And then Thomas is like a direct descendant, considering how old his ass is, of one of the reasons we have the 14th. So, all right. So what I'm telling you is Roberts is in some big old trouble. Like, it's like a Molly, you in danger, girl. That's kind of thing. They're pressing on him really, really hard. They're trying to remind him of what he's supposed to be doing. He's feeling a little flare up because it's not, he knows it's not the orange. He knows that. He knows it's coming from someone else. And that Queen of Cups in the reverse gives me Miller. So I think the conversation is coming through the pipeline a different way. And he's aware, because he's not stupid. He's aware. Oh, power has shifted. Okay. So for me, I'm getting that this is Izzy baby, because we got one crown knocked off and we have a different crown put on. Bigger, more ostentatious, pretending to actually be religious. The other guy was not religious at all. And then we got them over in the mountainous areas. So you see the mountain in the background, you see the goats and desert and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be Benny, right? And it's very hard head, very battle ram. That would be the new guy that we're not aware of in Izzy, right? Because we're not supposed to know that's him. And I wonder if it's being filtered through the heritage, because we also had that King of Cups. And the King of Cups was yeah, that resonated. I was going to say, the King of Cups is Vought, Russell. And he's the King of Cups. We don't really hear much from him. So he's the one in charge of pressuring the court. They know something's changed. He knows something's changed. Because like I said, he's not part of this fight anymore. He is aware. I think they're sending him very, very detailed messaging. And like I said, I think he's being threatened. This is an overseas card, so there's some threats coming here, but these are very credible threats, like you know what we can do kind of threats. Oh, he was at the hearing? Okay, cool. Hold on. And then, like I said, the Empress. This is another foreign type of thing going on. Um, the word smothering here, hold on. Smothering was on another card. What was the other smothering? Oh, I think it was the other thing. I think it was one of the Queen of Cups words. Smothering is also on here. So I think they are like trying to get him pressured because we have, like I said, we have the ace of, um, are you talking about Roberts? Are you talking about Roberts or Kush? Because I'm talking about Roberts right now. Um, oh, the 25 dude. Oh, he was going at it with Summer. Oh, I gotta go watch that. Okay, I gotta go watch that. Anyway, so Ace of Swords in reverse, and okay, because he took money. Remember, she had the Nine of Pentacles card as well. Okay, hey Jade. I was like, girl, are you spamming me? All right. So the Nine of Pentacles, because he took money. But oh god, I'm getting so many chills, it's crazy. The Ten of Swords. Hey boo. The Ten of Swords. This is them betraying. This is why I say I think they're going to really. Okay, I would be so surprised if ACB leaves. Like, I know that's what we got, that she's going to quit, that she's going to step down, she's going to leave. But my human self is like, I would be surprised if she actually does that. But I really feel like she will. Like, there was a lot of emotion that came up while we were just reading her. And Thomas, you know, it's going to be X's out, right? But Roberts, this, these threats, it's like, after all I did for you with this Ten of Swords, he's like, after all I did for you, this is what you're treating, like, this is how you're doing it. This is interesting because there's a King of Swords next. This is not Todd. This is not Todd. I don't know. Roberts is throwing me off a little bit because on one level, he's like, you're not going to make me do anything. You did? You got that too with her? Girl, listen, you're going to have to go back like 15 minutes. It was crazy. Everything in her reading said, I'm out. Um, she got like the Eight of Cups. She got like, she got the deuces. Like, she was like, I'm out. Um, and she's going to leave the country because these threats are way too real for her. But this King of Swords right here, um, this is him. Okay. This is him. Um, because he's like, yeah, here's the chills with it. Okay, this is him. Oh, you sent me a note. Okay. This, oh, Jesus, the chills just got real deep. This is Roberts. And he's like, you're not going to make me do anything. This is like his, thank you, Jade. Can you do Pisces? Do Pisces what? I don't know what you mean. But this is, what is this? Stubbornness is, I'm gonna just say stubborn, but it's more than stubborn. It's like, try me and I'll do something back. That's what it feels like. It says brutal, controlling. It's almost like, do you know who you're messing with? Um, but that said, there's still a Knight of Wands here. And this Knight of Wands is the person who's doing their dirty work. And that's what throws me here is the cups are here, but that Seven of Wands energy is, yeah, he got wands. This man is, and she had a Nine of Wands standing up. He has a Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh my God. And then you have the heartbreak card. Oh my God. Okay. But you only showed me two justices leaving. Is there three? Okay, I'm gonna have to nix this one. I'm definitely gonna have to nix this one. Roberts is not looking good. Alito's towed the line. Gorshi has towed the line. But Roberts just cost them what they needed. That 14th Amendment. This is so interesting. You only showed me two. But this looks like he's either going to get sick or have like an accident or have like a heart attack. Because this celebration is throwing me off. This Ten of Cups is usually the people, or it can count as Congress. But then he had the seven of wands in reverse and the nine of wands in reverse, and that's him not surviving whatever this is. He has the 10 of wands in reverse. He has the three of swords. He has the 10 of swords. He ain't got no good cards, y'all. I don't know. Hold on. Then we have the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Karma's coming for him. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. A judge from NM. Oh. Yeah, and I just saw some judge was like, follow the law. Like, another thing that came down. He was like, follow the law. He's like, I'll help you. Basically, is like these judges are like, dude, I'll help you like how I normally help you. You just got to do this junk right. You sending your stupids. I can't do this. This don't even have the right spelling. Can you at least use ChatGPT? like, I've added all the rest of it, but what that judge actually did say was follow the law. Jade, tell me what you're talking about, so that I can answer you correctly on Scrotus. Oh, he said that about Scrotus. Ooh. He or she, I don't know. But this is interesting. Okay. I don't even feel the need to read on Alito. He got ending cards. He has the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Swords in reverse, and then the Chariot. And a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's a social climber. You know what? This could be the whole thing of the courts being cleared out. That could be what this is the courts being cleared out. Because, like I said, he has a 6 of Swords here. That's transitioning. Moving forward. From trauma? Moving forward. Wait, who's Alito? Then you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It says fake money. Financial collapse. That's what I'm saying. I think this could be the courts actually being cleared out. This part. Because there's the Queen of Pentacles there. That's jealousy. That's social climbing. That's greed. The 10 of Swords here is showing that they overcome defeat or they escape. That's what I'm wondering. There's an escape here or survival. The Chariot is like them boys coming after you, like that kind of thing. The uniforms or the ones with the badges. But he's not shaken. It don't feel like he's shaken at all. Because then there's the 2 of Pentacles and there's the 5 of Pentacles. This is interesting. He got nothing but pentacles, really. Pentacles and the sword. Alito's a weird one. Alito is a weird one. This feels like not being written. Let me go to a different deck with him because I'm not sure what's happening here. It's just like he's a good little boy. He's not even shaking away. He's not shaking the waves. He's not even like, he doesn't have a thought of his own, it seems like. It's weird. You know how everybody else has like something? He doesn't seem to have anything. Oh God, is he just an empty head? Thank y'all for the likes and the shares. I appreciate it. As I said last night, we're getting ready to create a different community that will be offline, off of here. Thank you, Carly, because I don't know what she's talking about. And I keep getting that, the rest is still unwritten. That's the song I got for him just now. The rest is still unwritten. Feel the rain on your skin. That song started playing in my head. So I think he is, I don't know. He's an anomaly. Or it feels like he's blocking information. Okay, so one more question and then we'll take it to next. This man ain't going anywhere. Four of Swords, though, he might go somewhere like that. Like, I'm wondering if it's going to be health that gets him because he had a whole bunch of pentacles. But I don't feel anything from him. I don't feel anything. That's crazy. Often when I don't feel things for people, they die. Like, if I don't see a future of any kind, it's like they just die. Because it means, like, they're nearly done. And it usually happens within a couple months. That's why I said when I be telling people, like, hey, you got a lot to live for. You really do. You really got a lot to live for. Okay. Can you tell me what's going on with Alito? Can you show me Alito, please? Feel the rain on your skin. Why are you doing that? Can you show me Alito, please? What's that girl named? Natalie something? Feel the rain on your skin. Where your something begins, the rest is still unwritten. Is he a dummy? Yeah, it usually happens with this. I'm not even lying. It usually happens within a couple of months. I don't know. There's a Queen of Pentacles again for him. And a Two of Pentacles. It feels like he's just comfortable. Ain't nobody threatening him. Did he even have wands? Okay. Can you show me Alito, please? Alito seems to be a blank. Like, he's blank. Do y'all feel anything for him? Wait, hold on. Let me get his face so I can, like, really zoom in. Zoomy, zoom, zoom. If they're watching my watch history, I mean, my search history. Play it again, Sham. Oh, yeah. He's a dummy. He just does whatever they say to do. He does whatever his wife tells him to do. Okay. You don't feel anything either? Does it mean he's a body double? and the real him is actually gone? He's 76 years old. He's 76. Honestly, I don't even feel death either, like I do with Clarence. Can you show me Alito? Nothing for you either. What if we wake up tomorrow and he's actually dead? I'm not laughing at the thought. I'm just like, we have a track record here. Like, we have a track record. Somebody's gonna die. Oh shoot, it happened. That's like interesting. Unless he's spiritually able to do that, you know? Well, you know, Becky had told me she's not a spiritual woman, and then we had our conversation today, and I'm just like, say that again. What'd you say? Say that again. Yeah, when I talk to my angel. Say that again. When you do what? Huh? Yeah, you know when I dream. Say that again. When you do what? I'm not spiritual. Say that again. Okay, Suze. Get her. Get her. Get her. I was like, come out wherever you are. Come play with us. I'm like, if you're attracted to me, like on a friendship level, of course, there's something about you. One, contact your doctor. And then two, come play with me. Let's call upon the guides together. Normal people don't like me. Oh, man. Or rather, abnormal people, because I think we're the normal ones. Hello. Show me Ali. Show me Alito. Alito, papa. Show me Alito, Alito, Alito. Show me Alito. Show me Alito, Alito. Show me Alito. Whoa, 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 that's too much. Whoa, way too much, my dear. Way too much. You think 2 more politicians are going to pass away this year because of all the evil? Yeah, you know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to out you, though. I really didn't. I'm sorry. It's my medicine. Um, well, you know, Suze, I think we amplify each other, right? But hits are normal when it's just you. I don't think you're wrong, babes. I do think this is too much. We're not gonna do this. This is way too much. Alito. He got pentacles galore though. Alito. And then there's the Fool card. Alito. It's just too much. Because we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Whistleblower. We have 5 of Pentacles. We have him hitting the news some sort of way. The media really talking about him. King of Wands. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. The man got a whole bunch of Pentacles and Wands. Alito. Come play with us. Alito. Come play with me. Tell me about yourself, please. Can you tell me about yourself? Alito. Can I see him, please? Can you show me something about him? It's the 9 of Cups in reverse. The Page of Swords again, and the 6 of Swords. I don't know. This is leaks coming out. There's the Queen of Pentacles again. I didn't tell y'all about that last time, but here she is. Again, something being sewn together, evidence being pulled together. This is what that feels like for me. Or this could be his wife, because that's kind of what she is. Yeah, I'm thinking it's exposure is hitting the news or something. Payoffs? He just does what he's supposed to do. However, he's like, I'm not in the fray. I'm not in the fight. I'm not, listen. Oh, shit. Wait, he got 3 swords. 8 swords. 4 swords. Y'all saw all the shuffling I did. He has 3, 5 of swords in reverse. Like, I'm not fighting. I'll just do whatever you tell me to do. But then he has the 2 of swords in reverse. This is huge conflict. Then we have 3 of swords. This is heartbreak, disaster. I don't know if... I don't know if he is going to naturally pass away, but I'm not getting... Maybe that's what it is. Because Clarence we got was being helped. Maybe he's going to be natural. Because Roberts feels like he might do it himself. Yeah, time for justice. I know. But we're talking about the justices, so there's something here. And then we got Eight of Pentacles. He has nothing but pentacles galore and swords. Right now he has 4 swords in a row. All that shuffling I just did. The Three of Swords could be a heart attack. It could be a blood clot. It could be an aneurysm. It could be something like that. But then we have the Eight of Swords. So like on one hand, he feels really blasé, like F it. That's what I just received. Somebody may end in jail with this. That's what I'm saying. But the Eight of Swords is he could also be trapped in his body. Like he could have a health event and stroke out or something, and be trapped in his body. So that's a possibility there. So it's either a heart attack or an aneurysm, like something that debilitates him, and then he's off the job. Because there's an Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, hold on. I just got chills for that. I think that's a health impact. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles right here in the reverse. And it's like multiple things. Like one thing happens, but it's a chain. Okay. Alito, come. What is happening? Okay, he just might be natural. Because I have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is a wish card. In this particular deck, though, it's like making it yourself, like you putting in the work to create the wish. Because there's a whole bunch of Eight of Cups, there's eight of Cups in the back, and that's people walking away from you, abandoning you, etc. But this is like you saying, nope, I'm going to do whatever you need me to do. I'm going to stay. I'm going to get what I want. So that's the Nine of Cups in reverse, though, is like, I guess whatever he's doing isn't going to save him in that regard. Okay, maybe this is a health impact because there's a Page of Swords in reverse also. This tends to be a leak. But this could be a health document leak, or the fact that he went to the hospital. I doubt he's in the hospital. Don't do that to me. I don't think he's in the hospital. Are they on vacation? Are the Supremes on vacation? Are the Supremes on vacation right now? Are they off? I think this is their off time. I feel like this man is going to have a health thing because, again, he got swords and pentacles. Okay, because there's the Queen of Pentacles and then there's oh, okay. Damn, that's wild. That is wild. That is wild. The Six of Swords is the River of Styx, usually for me. And the River of Styx is where the dead souls go in the, whatchamacallit. We got a death card here. Back to back. We have another pentacle. Like having a review, a doctor review or a life review. And then we have the Devil card. And then we have him succumbing to health issues. And then we have a soul rebirth. So, I mean, they're all of age to go. All three of these guys that we're talking about. Oh my God. Don't play Kung Fu fighting, please. I hear Kung Fu fighting. Oh my God. That is nuts. Okay, everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know, y'all. He might naturally do it himself. Of course. Period. There needs to be a new thing. It's reported that he's to be... Oh, is that so? Is that so? I don't know. I think Alito may find himself out. Oh yeah, he's done way more, but it's money that gets people in trouble. That's the only thing America cares about. And they only care about it when they're done with you. They'll let you get away with it for a while. It's like when employees steal from a store and they think they're getting away with it. And I learned from a fraud department for stores, they're like, no, we just let you get to a place where it's not just robbery, it turns into larceny. So they'll let you keep stealing. You're like, oh my God, I got away with $5,000 because your greed is always going to return. And it's so once you hit like 100,000, they get you. Because criminals will always return to the scene of the crime. Yeah, you love politics. And I'm using my gifts in such a unique way. You know what? Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that because I feel like I don't want to do this sometimes. And then it's like, it's healing. It's healing. And I'm like, okay. And it does. It heals me, you know. So thank you. I appreciate that. Protecting the universe. That is like, I thank you. I receive that. Woo, chills and all. I receive that. Okay. All right. So we got some action about to happen. Sorry. We have some action happening. We got a Page of Wands, who just revealed the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Chariot in reverse. That's who hit the table. So the Chariot in reverse is who hit the table. The Page of Wands is part of the energy of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles is part of the energy of the deck. Oh, we got action about to take place. Because the Four of Wands, this is usually our WH card, the place on Pennsylvania. And that's in reverse. And then we're working with the Empress in reverse. Ah, interesante, interesante. We have changing of the power, changing of the guards, because Page of Wands, like I said, is here. She's lacing up. She's getting ready to enter the fray. This is a new person. This is some fiery energy. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this. I don't know. Oh, this is some new energy entering the fray. Okay, so let me look at it this way. Hold on. First of all, the fact that I can pull a chin hair, you guys, is pissing me off. Like, wait, what? Oh, thank you. Because I have the Ace of Pentacles here, and I have the Queen of Pentacles here. This feels very spiritual. This feels like I got you. Okay, so the energy was the Chariot hit the table. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups were... It's like, first of all, it's fire and water, right? Chariot itself is water, but this is fire and water, which is kind of what we're dealing with right now, right? Girl, listen, don't talk. I'm over here like, why can I... Wait, my chin is moving. Anyway, hold on. Check this out. So we got the Chariot. Chariot is a water card, but it tends to know where it's going. The Chariot doesn't know where it's going. It's in the reverse. So their ship has no dock. Whoa, okay. Their ship has no dock. Oh God, they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. More than, oh, chicken with a head cut off like we've been getting. This is, they really no longer know what they're doing at all. Because look at the fire and water energy now. Lacing up, about to go scorch earth, be out there. You know, like people learning about the centers, people seeing citizens again down in the streets, people learning that the flock boy is like what, early 30s or something, and they know he lives in Atlanta and they're probably going to go visit him. This feels like, okay, time to put on my black Air Force Ones type of energy. Like, all right, it's fight time. And I think people have accepted that, and that's what that feels like. It's fight time, whatever that fight looks like, right? I'm going to take you to court, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. um, I'm gonna challenge the establishment. I'm gonna go run for it. This feels like the new energy. Like there's no more resistance on this part, and this feels like the spiritual energy coming in, pouring the balm on the people that need it. Like, don't worry, we got it. Don't give in to your anxiety. We're just here for this time. I'm about to do what I got to do. Like I'm here. I'm watching over you. So there's the fire of the people, but there's the balm and the calm of the spiritual. Um, and I'm getting chills behind this. So these are two different energies. This is ancient wisdom, and this is that new fight, the new fire, the awakening of the passion of, it's like shaking off the apathy, right? Yes, they're throwing spaghetti at the wall, exactly. But this feels even that, like they don't even know what the spaghetti is, or they're forgetting to cook the spaghetti, so it just sticks. Like this feels like I don't know what I'm doing. Um, Hold on. Okay, you pulled out which 10? Hold on. Oh, you pulled out 10. Girl, listen, don't even talk about it. Because one day I was just here like, oh no, where's the tweezers? Oh my God. And it's not even a European centric thing. It's not that. It's just I don't like hair. So it's like, why am I getting hair? Every reader you trust says what? What did they say? I might have missed that. Um, you think so much of it is them not being connected to their intuition as leaders? Yeah, but some of them are because they are evil. So they use it for the bad. I can't imagine not being connected to intuition and leadership position. But no, some of them are connected. And like, what do they call it? Like warlock energy? That was Nettie Boo Boo. Nettie Boo Boo was connected. He knew how to move. He was connected. But he's gone because, Captain Ahab and the white whale. And so they're putting out all this fake stuff like, oh, I would totally support. And like, he wouldn't talk like that. I don't know Nanny Boo Boo like that, but I do know from what I've seen of him from the older stuff, this new stuff ain't him. Um, Plus, we had got that he had passed way before people said anything. And I was like, wait, I think he's gone. I'm like, wait, he's in the hospital. No, he's fighting. Why is he not in the hospital? But I was like, he's injured. He's fighting. He's half in, half out. Wait, oop, he's gone. And I was like, wait. And then I saw people going, he has 6 fingers. I was like, oh, he's definitely gone. When they bring out the AI videos, he's gone. And then I heard his son was sitting Shiva, whatever it's called, AKA not being seen for 5 or 7 days. I forgot which one it was. Wasn't even posting for 5 or 7 days. I'm like, yeah, that man's gone. So Nettie Boo Boo, my point is, he was very connected. Um, Zell's connected. He uses his for good. Right now, they're trying to do a smear campaign on him and say he's evil. Um, who else did we say was connected, y'all? Peter's trying to be the Antichrist. Like he wants to be so bad. Um, anyway, I hate to say that. Yes, I think you're right, Carly. About the whole thing went like we're repeating everything. We're literally repeating everything. If I see a church get bombed, I'm gonna be like, that's it, we're done. You know? But oh shit. Okay. I was like saying the church with the little girls, and then I was like, wait, we did bomb little girls. Oh, okay, we're here. Um, yeah, spaghetti wall. I don't know what the hell they're doing. That's the scary part. The ones that haven't lost gifts for using them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Even though warlocks are, I mean, I'm using the word warlock, but I don't like those titles. That's me personally. I just don't. It doesn't seem to fit. I think it's just a different form of spirituality. I don't know what their spirituality is. I guess we got to give some kind of title to it, but that doesn't feel like that. That just feels like I don't know. I don't have words for it. Um, a lot of them are dying because they've been energy harvesting from chosen people who are waking up and calling their power back. Yes, yes, because I was about to disagree with it a little bit, but no, yes, because the social medias, the TVs, the news stations, the music, the working people to death. Yes, they have been. They've been energy harvesting for a while. Absolutely, you're right. Matter of fact, I think I just shared that on my call earlier because I've been getting the impression of Monsters Inc. How Monsters Inc. ran on people's fear and anxiety, and it gave power, but then the accidental discovery of love and laughter and fun was exponentially more power. And that's where we're shifting. We're shifting to that. So yeah, they have been energy harvesting. Um, Even any leftover warlocks are redirecting. Now left with the C team and the others. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't really touch any of those people. Oh, that hair is bothering me. Nettie was incredibly scary. I'm not familiar with Cotton. I haven't delved into him, but that's really interesting because I just got the devil with the banjo. Is that what it is? Devil with a banjo. Um, is that the story? Devil with a banjo or something? Devil with a whatever the story is of the devil talking you out of your thing or whatever. I just got that for Cotton. Is he Southern? Because I'm getting it on a Southern spin. I don't know. Um, yeah, PH is toast. Oh, you were on with us last night. We were looking at the video of him working out and made a discovery. We were like, wait a second, this is AI. I don't know what they're doing to Pete, but yes. Is took out red in lab early today or yesterday. I thought I just read something. I gotta look that up. What? Yeah, there's definitely, and again, I use evil, but evil feels simplistic. I just don't have words for it. So I think there's just something else. I just don't have words for it. Like how to say what it is. It's just like when I say the words, I'm like, that's not it. That's not the word. Yeah, that's crazy. He's from here. From here? What's here? Oh, the devil went down to Georgia. Is that correct? He went down to Georgia. Oh my God. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. Sounds like he works out the most at the bar. You have to see it. We even saw like at one point when we froze it, it was a piece of bone in a shoe, not even a leg. It was like literally like his femur or whatever that bone is called, femur tibia, in a bone, and I mean bone in his shoe. And I was like, wait, what? That's scary. Cal. Oh, okay. So, all right. Um, I don't know who we were just reading on, but oh, Alito. I don't know. I think he might go as naturally as you can from all the, I won't even say stress he lives in. I think it's just like, all right, time to come home. So let's go to next. Let's go to next. I think we did Thomas, Alito, Roberts. I don't know Worcestershire sauce. And Kavanaugh is such a baby. I swear, all I see is a little baby. Oh yeah, yeah. We got the Beavis and Butthead out of him. Sinister, yes, that's a better word for me. It's sinister. Sinister feels right. Um, Not sedition, though that's what they're doing. It's something like that. It's sinister, which is much more intentional than evil. Evil feels very good guy, bad guy. Um, it's a little bit more nuanced than that. It's like intentionally evil in a way, you know? That shit was funny about kegs. Okay, hold on. Let me see really quickly. Cabby. Do, wait, these? No. Yes? These? Hold on. Oh, gosh. Wait. Okay, hold on. Cavi. Cavi. No. Where's my other deck? I love it when you're doing it. Huh? The Forest? That doesn't make sense to go with him. The Empath? No. Cavi. Clays? No. The regulars? No. Okay. Yes? Okay. I guess I just asked Nyx. We'll call it a day on that one. I love the way we're doing it. All right. So we're going to ask Nyx some questions. Whatever happened to Jade? She wanted something, and I don't know what she wanted. Whatever happened to Jade? We're going to go to Nyx real quick. Can y'all see? Ugh. All right. I'm going to say this now real quick. Okay. I woke up extremely late, so I didn't take a shower yet. So, deal with it. Yep. Are you wearing the same shirt from earlier? Yeah, I am. Okay? Suck it. But I don't know what a Pisces reading means. It's just like, hey, Pisces, this is you today. 1, 2. Oh. I don't know what a Pisces reading means necessarily. But if she's still here, please say something and I'll do it for you. Or maybe I'll do it right after and have something separate and say, hey, this is for Pisces. And she can find it later. Oop. First of all, I just realized I didn't do that for me. Yay. I love the way you're doing it. Huh? Amen. Oh my God, that feels so tickly. That third one felt really tickly. I like that one. I was like, ooh, that feels yummy. I don't even know the song. I'm just, huh? I love the way you're doing it, huh? Something about a tattoo in it. I'm sure we're talking about sex at this point. Devil gets your soul. Yeah. In case anybody doesn't know, I don't do personal readings. Not on my political readings. I don't. So if you want personal readings, you're either going to have to catch me when we do our personal yes/no question for subscribers on the full moon, which will be the full moon, I think, is the 29th, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, girl who did not write that down. Oh, yeah, strawberry moon. Oh, yeah, Monday. So, and members get a fuller reading. Subscribers get a yes/no reading, a yes/no card pull. Okay, so that will be Monday the 29th. So next week, because today's Monday the 20. What today is? What is today? What is today? My bad. This says June. Hold on. I'm like, wait. There's no way that 20 plus 7 equals 29. No, it's Wednesday the 29th. Okay, I knew it was the 29th though. 1, 2. If you want a personal reading, absolutely hit the link in my bio on my page or in the description, and we can chat. And you might want to do it like now, because August 1st, everything is going to be at a very set established price. That is not that one. All right, so hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to hold my hand still. He's excited. Okay, so just so that you know, Nyx is not actually a pendulum. It's a guide. And so I talked to the guide, one of my spirit guides, through the pendulum so I can see what we're talking about. Otherwise, I overthink it. Yeah, time and date are weird. We'll see what happens. All right. So y'all can see, even with me talking, it's relatively still. Well, you'll see the difference in a second. And I'm getting chills. So, hey, Nyx, are you ready for our new segment, Politics with Nix. Are you ready for Politics with Nix? Oh, sorry. I just moved my hand. I don't want you to say I did it. Okay. So here we go. Are you ready for Politics with Nix? All right. So back and forth is yes. Show me a no, please. Show me a no, please. Okay, make it bigger, please. What does it look like on the phone? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to do a baseline question. Okay. Do I have long, gorgeous fingernails right now? Do I have long, gorgeous French manicured fingernails right now? Don't laugh. That's a no. All right. Am I currently live streaming to YouTube in this lifetime? And there's your yes, back and forth. So hopefully you guys can see that I didn't do that, okay? I'm human, so my hand does shake a little bit because blood does run through. But hopefully you see the difference. All right. All right, Nix, can we please talk about the Supreme6? That's a yes, thank you. Okay. Let's go to Clarence. I have seen a couple of times that Clarence is about to be out with the X's over his eyes. In today's current energy, is he going to be one of the justices to be gone? Let me clarify that, because like I said, I do think they're all going to be gone, even though that's a yes right now. Is he going to be one of the first ones to be gone via life exit? Okay, that's a yes. Has he been a fair and equitable... Okay. Has he been a fair and equitable judge? That's a no. Did he cause Anita to be uncomfortable in the office space? Did he cause her to be uncomfortable? Yes. Did he do what she accused him of? That's a heck yes. I got that he may be gone. It's a maybe. But that he might be gone. And before Leo season is over this current year. Is that a possibility given today's energy? Given today's energy, will he be effectively gone from the land of the living? Okay. So, we don't like to talk about those kinds of things. And that was a yes. But as you can see, it was a smaller yes. Because we don't talk about those kinds of things. We don't celebrate people's death and all that kind of stuff. At least not necessarily because the human died, but because their badness is over. Yeah, we can celebrate that part. But just letting y'all know that. You got the chills too? Okay. So, Amy. Can we talk about Amy, please? Otherwise known as ACB. Okay. I hope y'all can see it. Okay, you can. So that's a yes. Um, and if you're wondering, I just have a block with a yes, no, just to make it clear. Is she going to voluntarily step down? Is Amy going to voluntarily? That's a yes. Is she going to be one of the first two? Hey, beautiful. Is she going to be one of the first two to leave the bench? Okay, that's giving yes, but hold on. Um, is Amy being credibly threatened? Is Amy being credibly threatened to the point of fear? Yes. Is she being credibly threatened by someone who's not just a normal person, like just a regular the people? Is she being threatened by something more organized? That's a big yes. Have they already crossed the line with her? Mm-hmm. Sean, you got to go back and read. Oh God, I'm getting chills like a lot. Have they already crossed the line with her? Oh my God, y'all, that's a yes. Are they threatening to cross the line even worse? Are they threatening her with something even worse than what they did? This is a yes, but I'm having like 800 different questions going through my head on that one. You're getting it too? Are you feeling it too, Suze? Oh my God. Girl, first of all, the thing with Clarence came by 19 minutes, and the thing with her was like by 30 minutes in. So you ain't even got to get deep into the replay for that one. Listen. But okay, so organized. Are they threatening to do worse than what they've already done? Are they threatening to do much worse? Like either life harm? No, what are they threatening? Are they threatening to exterminate anybody? Okay, that's where it is. Have they shown her pictures of her kids in places or spaces that they should not have seen them? Okay, so is she being followed? Yes. Okay. Is this why she's going to step down? Yes. Is she considering Canada? Is she considering Canada? You have a whole conversation with the replay. Um, is that what she's considering, Canada? Yes. There's a yes to that. Um, okay, that doesn't feel solid, but it's at the top of her list. Okay, so see, the yes just got bigger. So that's the thing. It's definitely on her list, very high, but it's not the only place she's considering. And we're still getting a good yes with that. It's so interesting, y'all. When we do the pendulum outside, I think y'all see it better because it looks like it's going slow, but it's not going slow for me. It's going really fast, back and forth. Yeah, Canada's too close. However, Canada's extremely big. And they speak English in a lot of it or French. I think with her, I don't think she wants to get close to anything overseas. It feels like she doesn't want to get close to like I can see an island instead. Yeah, it looks like it's going slow for you guys, but it's giving me like big yeses, big nos. And they're going back and forth really fast. But for some reason, when we're outside, it's like that for you guys. Like it looks like that. I think, yeah, Canada is close, but it's not too close. Like it's not close to the people I think who might be trying to hurt her. These people are freaking sick, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna celebrate like, um, like I don't celebrate people dying, but I do celebrate the end of their ability to hurt people. What are the gun laws in Canada? Because it sounds like she'll need them. Mm, yeah, yeah. I think if there's any other place, it would be like a Caribbean nation that she might consider, especially with her kids. Um, but aren't they older? I don't know what her kids are. Yeah. The thing is, like, you really can't get anywhere away from people. I think it's just mostly she ain't trying to get closer either, you know. Um, at least she knows, like, in America, she's not going to be protected. Like, it's just not going to happen. Plus, if she's not here, they might leave her alone, type of thing. So she thinks. Okay, we're on Roberts now. Oh my God. The Roberts one threw me. Okay. Yeah, like she could probably head to like Alberta or something because I hear Alberta is kind of orange turdy, you know? Yeah, yeah, you do need to be able to use it, but there's no first world country that would let her that I know of that doesn't have the right kind of laws for that. Oh, you know what? She might she might head over to the other English space, Australia. She's got to go where white is white, like you know, and not because she's racist, but because she needs to blend. Yeah, I don't remember them either. Like I'm going through my videos and doing timestamps, and then the timestamps are telling me what's in the video because I don't remember. And all I know is what we just read on Roberts just now was crazy. So let me go here. Is Roberts being threatened? Okay, I am getting a slow yes. I'm getting a pretty slow yes, but yes, he's being threatened. Okay. Um, is he also being threatened by an organized entity? Oh, that's a big yes. Okay, so there's something organized that's going after the justices. Oh, that's a big yes. Oh, it's so big y'all can see it. Wow. Yes. That was the pizza one, right? New Jersey, the pizza one. I think like they called him and said he ordered pizza or something, and then they, whatever. But the South Carolina one, they tried to get her. So let me. Is he being threatened by a similar organization? Is he being threatened by a similar organization to her? Hold on. Okay, so he's being threatened by something different. Hold on. Is Roberts being targeted with credible threats? That's a yes. Is his threats coming from a higher place? Are his threats coming from a higher place? Okay, that's a yes. Would that higher place be on Pennsylvania Avenue? That's a yes. Okay. Oh, wait. I remember what we just read. Is it coming from the bald head Voldemort? Okay, he's being threatened with him. All right. Is Roberts pushing back on that? Is Roberts, well, hold on. I'm going to try to ask a question that gives me a no. Yes, he is very, very, who do you think you're talking to? That's what we got, Suze. We got the King of Swords for him. Like, who are you talking to? Like, you're not going to make me do anything. So we got that for him, but he's still being threatened. That's why I said he was kind of weird for me. Um, and we got the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is our Miller card. So yeah, Roberts isn't a dumb one. So he has a like, it's almost Godfather, and I don't want to do a bad Godfather impression, but that's like how it is. It's like, who do you think you're talking to? I'm gonna make you an offer. I don't know. I don't know. I get like that kind of energy with him. Um, and so we did get the King of Swords. Like after all the threats, the King of Swords came out. Like, yeah, no, you can't do it. But Roberts is aware. Well, we'll ask a question. Is Roberts aware of the changes within the executive? See, he's very, very much aware that his real threat is not there. Okay. So is he going to willingly step down from the bench? Will Roberts willingly step down from the bench? It's so weird because it's doing a yes, but it's like jerking, like it wants to go no. So it's like, I don't know. Um, I forgot what we read on him. Carly, do you remember what we read with Robert so I can check the answer? Becky, do you remember? I don't remember. Okay, so he's being threatened and he's pushing back. But I can't remember if he steps down or if I don't remember how we got it. Because I was just into that reading. Okay. Let me put is he going to step? Rudy is very tied into the oh yeah. Okay. They all are, but is his gig in New York and the law force, I think, using fake coppers sent to help her with threatening. Yeah, she's getting real, real, real threats. And it's definitely organized. Okay. You don't remember either, girl. Me too. Listen. I'm like, what did we get with him? Hold on. So let me just let Nyx tell us. Hopefully it checks out. Let's see. Um, is Roberts going to step down? Will Roberts step down? All right. In today's energy, will Roberts step down? No. I'm receiving now, so I'm gonna see if it comes out with do, 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 do. Is he gonna willingly step down? Yeah, that looks like a no. You guys are getting a little head shake over there too. Okay, you can see it. So that's a no. He's not gonna willingly step down. Is he? Okay, let's put this question first. Will the Supreme Court be disbanded, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only? Will the Supreme Court be disbanded or strongly altered? Okay, that's your yes. Oh, y'all can see that. Um, will it be cleared out and started all over again in some different capacity? That's a major yes. Will Roberts be part of the sweep? Is he going to be part of that sweep clean out? Okay, he's going to hang on. Oh, that's right. We got hanging on with him. Duh, Carly. We got hanging on with him. Okay. Um, is he going to get off by entering the spirit world? Like, will that be part of it? Will he be getting off by entering the spirit world? So no. Okay. That's a no. I don't think we got that he died. I think we got that he was going to try to hang on. There's so much. He's literally the gangster. like what Suze just said, he is the gangster. Because I was like, ooh. Because the cards, when we read him, it started out with the Emperor. And I was like, okay, who is this? Because this doesn't feel like him. Um, he's like, you're not gonna push me down. Like, you're not gonna push me down. It's so weird. But yeah, he started off with the Emperor and it ended with the King of Swords. Like, who are you talking to? And that's just like how we ended. I was like, okay. So that's him. Now Alito is where we just went with this with the confusion. So that's George. That's Clarence, Roberts, Amy. Yeah, Alito. All right. So, um, will Alito be stepping down from the bench? Will he be stepping down from the bench? Oh, that looked interesting. Oh, wait. Okay. No, he's not going to step down from the bench. I remember what we read, so I want to see if that comes out. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. He's not stepping down. These words matter the way that they're being put together. Um, so, but will he be removed from the bench? See, there's the yes. Is he going to be removed for health reasons? Will he be removed for health reasons? That's a yes there. I think you can see it. If you can't, that's what's happening. It's a back and forth. It's a yes. Um, we didn't get towers or anything. Um, are we looking at something like an aneurysm or a heart attack or like a blood clot? Because we got the heart. So it wasn't a sudden thing. Okay, that's a yes. And we had an 8 of swords. So does that mean that he's going to survive it but be trapped in his body? That's a yes. Look how big that yes is. Oh, you can't even see how big it is. It is huge. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I got it blood related. Um, so is that why he will be removed from the bench? That's a yes. Okay, so I think that might be a stress thing that happens with him. Because as I was saying that, I still felt like Calvary coming, like approaching. So I think it's a stress thing. Like they're gonna try to get me, like I don't know. Oh, the Roberts that he stays. You said it was about November, December. I'm gonna go through because I'm trying to do all the different timestamps. So I'll try to find it. I can't remember, but also remember I didn't start saving those videos until November. So if it happened in October, I can't remember that because that'll be gone. Business. What do you mean illegal immigrants? Oh, wait, what did I miss? Hold on. Ooh. How about the black female? She seems to think that illegal immigrants should not be removed. I don't think she thinks that. I mean, it's kind of hard to call people illegal. They're not. But I don't think she thinks that. Because a lot of these people they've tried for like 20, 30 years. I don't think she says that. Hold on. Katanji, 14th Amendment. I mean, as a black person, I don't think she will say that. That they can't be removed, illegal immigrants. Because she wouldn't say that they're illegal. She wrote that the 14th Amendment's Citizenship Clause was designed to be an anti-caste engine, intended to dismantle the subjugation of marginalized groups entirely. So yeah, that's everybody. rather than being a narrow group-specific protection limited exclusively to formerly enslaved Black Americans. Those words are very clear and pointed. Um, okay, her birthright. Hold on, let me see. Justice Roberts wrote the majority. Jackson, however, used her concurrence to go far beyond that and offered a new understanding of the origins of the 14th Amendment's guarantee of birthright and its promise of equal treatment. She did so while emphasizing the singular contributions of Black Americans. Along the way, she criticized that Guy Thomas um, for distorting the historical record. She previously signaled that a responsible use of history requires examining all relevant sources instead of cherry picking. Okay, so what did she say? Hold on. What did she say? Okay. Is this her? Citizenship rights. Okay, I don't know exactly what she said. Hold on. What exactly did Justice Ketanji say about the 14th Amendment? Yeah, there's like hardly any Black people who say illegal immigrants. People can't be illegal immigrants on a land that's immigrant land. Yeah, she forcefully rejected a myopic interpretation. She's highlighted that Black Americans themselves fought for an articulated and egalitarian, inclusive vision of citizenship based on birth that was meant to apply to all, not just a specific few. Okay, so this is specifically about birthright citizenship. So, birthright citizenship would mean you were born in the US, therefore, are a citizen. So, there's no way that could be an illegal immigrant situation because it's literally about being born here. So, yeah, I guess that's why I can't find anything about illegal immigrant because it means people who are born here. Okay. So, not sure if that question was worded the way you wanted it to be. Charge it. Okay, that's my favorite part of the Flintstones. There definitely needs to be term limits. I think everything needs to be a term limit. Everything. The other female wanted them to stay. Yeah, there's no illegal immigrants when you're born here. Oh, okay. Thank y'all for handling that. Tangy and other female. What the heck is that? Syrian. Just stay. Oh, well, the 14th Amendment is about birthright citizenship. So that's that. The temporary stay thing, I don't remember what that's about. So I really can't answer that either. But I'll put it this way. We're talking about Haitians and we're talking about Syrians, but we're not talking about Canadians, French, Scottish, what's the other S word? Swedish. Like, we're not talking about the white immigrants. They're only specifically talking about Haitians and Syrians. And I will tell you, like, that's an extremely dangerous place to be because if they're talking about, let's say, Hispanic immigrants, right? They went after the Native Americans or the indigenous peoples. Why did they pick up indigenous peoples? Because indigenous people are Mexicans. Why are they Mexicans? Because the United States was Mexico. So what that means is they don't know the difference between a Honduran, a Mexican, a Cuban. Like, a lot of white people don't know the difference anyway. somebody told me that Cuba was in Mexico. It's like hilarious. So the fact that the United States was Mexico in the first place to give it a name, it's just really weird to be going after any immigrant whatsoever, especially when the European immigrants came here, like actually came here running away from persecution, and also came here because they were running away from prosecution also. Like a lot of criminals came here, just like Australia was made of criminals. Made of criminals dumped onto the indigenous people there. So it like that immigration issue is just such a hard one for me because it's like white people are the ultimate immigrant, and for them to be telling people they can't be on the land is just hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious in a way that's not funny. You know what I mean? So the temporary protection status shit doesn't make sense to me because they just brought over how many South Africans? Like it's wild. So I think especially with Ketanji and Sotomayor, they would be talking about, okay, you don't want any illegal immigrants here, then all of them needs to go. And that's not what's happening. What's happening is, hey, white people, come over. We need more white people because we don't understand how percentages work. They don't understand math. So they're like, it's a great replacement theory. And it's like, no, you still have the same number of people, but you just have less of the pie. But you still have your people, you know? It's just more of us now. So your pie slice is less. You're not less. You know, it's weird. It's extremely biased. The whole immigrant conversation is extremely biased, period. From every angle, whoever's arguing for it, against it, etc., it's all extremely biased, and it should be extremely biased in the respect that you're talking about a human being. They're not a line item. They're not a number. And it's like, we're not overpopulated in the U.S. The Midwest is pretty much clear, but all the people who don't want to be with brown people will not go live there. They keep going to the places where the brown and black people have made happening. They go to all the East Coast and the West Coast and the Texas coast because that's where the immigrants live. The immigrants and their descendants. And that's where the happening stuff is. I mean, you can go to a barn dance in Wichita, Kansas. Nope. You want to go to Disney World. Nope. You want to go to Miami. Nope. You want to go to LA. Nope. You want to go to New York City. All these places you want to go are happening because of brown people. Diversity helps everything. Okay. Anyway, off my thing. But yeah, you'll never hear an intelligent black person talk about illegal immigrants. And if I'm going to hear illegal immigrant from a Hispanic, it's more likely going to be a Cuban who thinks they're white in the first place. And there's a reason why they think they're white in the first place, because a lot of the whiter ones are actually white. They're German or Jewish descent. That's right, Kale. Because, like, this land is your land. I was like, can we sing that instead of the Star Spangled Banner? Because there are notes in the Star Spangled Banner I can't sing. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. To what islands? I can't remember. Or can we do Oh Beautiful? No, not Oh Beautiful. Is that what it is? Oh, beautiful for special skies. You can't get any whiter with these songs. It's just funny. But I'd rather do... Oh, no, what was the song they said it should be? Oh, my God. Somebody on TikTok. It was hilarious. He said our song should be... Oh, my God. What did he say? It was a kindergarten song, basically. Oh my God. I can't remember. But it's actually a pop culture song. Not a I can't remember. It was great. It was a great song. And I was like, you know what? You're right. It should be that. I wish I could remember what song it was. In my head, though, I'm going to the window, to the wall. That can't be it. But I think ever since Betty White did it in The Proposal, like, it's like my favorite song. It's a song I used to turn off because my kids would be in the car. But now that Betty White did it in The Proposal, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Yeah. Um, well, I mean, here's the thing about borders. One, they're made up. That's one. And then two, um, I mean, my life's kind of been ruined by a person who crossed the border too, the African border and the American border. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't have right to be mad at somebody who's, well, okay, actually, let me help you get it even better, because this one is current, past, and future history likely. The reason we have immigrants is not because they want to leave their home. It's because America has effed up their home. Period, point blank. If you look up everything that our CIA, FBI, whatever has done, the regime changes, the mineral depletion, the destruction of people's lands for our good, nearly every single place these people are running from is because America effed it up. America made it hard. And so America is now paying the price for ruining people's homes. So if a person's coming over here trying to get a better life, they're basically saying, you came in my house, you effed up my furniture, I'm now coming to sleep in your bed. That's how it is. And nothing drives that home more than what's currently happening in Iran, Venezuela, Cuba, Greenland, Nigeria. Like right now, with these crazy ass people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, they are the illustration of what's happening. They just tell you now that this has been happening since the 40s. I mean, let's start with the fact that that land, Blue Star, did not exist as Blue Star's land, but America and Britain said, you know what, we're going to make this theirs because they said they have holy right to it. They did not. You know, like, it's just interesting. How do you have holy right to a home you left? You left it, you know, if that's the way the story goes. But one of the things that I do now is I question history a lot because the rabbit hardly ever writes the story. The hunter does. That's what I do know. Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like if you want to talk about Haiti, Haiti was thriving. Haiti defeated France, and the reason why Haiti has been an impoverished country is because France said, "Okay, we'll leave, but you owe us like $17 billion to not enslave you." So Haiti has been paying France all these years. Then America went there and depleted them of a natural resource, caused a regime change, and then said, "Oh, my bad," and left. And then the Haitians tried to come over here. And for a long time, they couldn't actually get here. The Coast Guard would keep them out and let the Cubans in. So, I mean, you could say they never should have paid France, but France had, like, I don't even understand that, to be honest. I really don't understand how that even worked. But that said, this is why I can't complain about people crossing borders. UK can't complain about people crossing borders, is they created the problem. They created the problem. Red Cross stole children. Let me not say that. Can't say that. Let's just say a lot of kids went missing after the earthquake in 2005, 2009. A lot of kids went missing. Ask Amy where her kids came from, probably. Yeah, it wasn't just Clinton. It wasn't just Clinton. This happened in the 80s. Clinton wasn't even there. All right, so I'm in Miami. So I just remember as a kid watching all the Cubans come in, hundreds of thousands of Cubans in one summer. and a little briefs, and they waited for the Cubans to come in. And I'm not talking against the Cubans. I'm saying I saw the disparity that summer. I was like 12 or 13, and all the Cubans, they gave them water. They're like, here. They waited for them to come in. They watched them walk up on the shores. One of them, I don't I don't want to lie, but I think one of the boats got helped out by the Coast Guard. I'm not gonna lie because I can't remember. But I know the Haitians, same summer, the Haitians were kept out and turned around exactly by the Coast Guard. That was the same exact summer they let in 100,000 Cubans. And I saw that disparity and I didn't totally understand it. I was like, why are they letting in the Cubans, but they're not letting the Asians? Why don't they send everybody back home? Like, go back to your house. Because I knew the Cubans were just being let in, and I knew that the Haitians were running from whatever that president was, who was killing them. And they're like, the Cubans have asylum, Haitians don't. I'm like, how? As a kid, I didn't understand it. And as an adult, I do. And it's only skin. That's all it is, just skin color. It's just skin color. Because that's why we're going after Syrians. But the Syrians, they caused the Syrian thing to happen. So it's crazy. Oh, listen, I live in Miami. They are very racist here. They are extremely racist here. But okay, I can't get too far into this because I don't want to get flagged. One of the things I learned this year, I think it was, somebody mentioned that in the 30s, the 20s and 30s, when shit was acting kind of weird over in that land in Europe that then became that other land. But the Europeans, we'll say, they fled to Cuba. Like they literally fled. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up so I can tell you exactly. They fled to Cuba. Now, not even a generation later, they're having a revolt. And I'm like, okay, wait, because now I'm putting things together. Because now I'm realizing stories aren't what they really are. Hold on. Jewish fled to Cuba. Okay. Now, I worked with a brown-skinned Cuban back in 2008, my first year teaching. And when I was talking to him, he told us how, like, Fidel did it. And he was like, Fidel treated the brown ones better. Hey, Ladybug. Fidel treated the brown-skinned Cubans better than he did the light-skinned Cubans. And I was like, oh, is that why they're racist? Okay. Because all I ever saw coming into Miami as a kid and as an adult were the white Cubans. I never even knew a black Cuban existed. I only saw white Cubans. And so I thought Cuba was a white country, and it's not. So then this year or last year, I read about, I heard about and then I read about the Jays fleeing to Cuba. And this is what it says. They set up a thriving community of 24,000 of them. 24,000 of them. And it says, while Jays successfully found asylum in tropical Havana, others faced the tragic consequences of Cuba's shifting immigration policies. Because they had to shift. Because all them Jays, like, arrived. What? Now, mind you, we're saying Jays, but Jays are religion. And there are different types of Jays. So there's the, don't get me wrong, it starts with an S. Shem. No, I don't know. And then there's the Ash, right? And the Ash are the whiter ones. The Shems, it starts with S. They're the other ones. I don't know what Hasidic is. I think that's a religion, right? I don't know. But I know the Shems, or whatever is the S, is a darker J, right? And the Ash are the whiter J's, because the Ash are actually Polish, Russian, and Ukrainian. They're actually not, there's racism there too, because there's apartheid within the J community, because there's a dark J and then there's a light J. So there's, okay. So the white ones ran to Cuba and basically took over a lot of Cuban places. And so there was a revolt and it was like, get out. So then they want to say it's anti-septic propaganda. I don't think it was that. I think it was, again, more of the skin color thing, because when the lighters go to darker places, they bring their racism with them. And then if you're racist against the natives, like that shit, it just doesn't make sense. Like, look at Argentina. All the white people in Argentina. And Argentina is in like the heart of South America. That don't make no damn sense. That's why everybody was celebrating them losing today. Even though Spain is racist as hell. It's the only place I've ever experienced such racism like I did before. Anyway, so hold on. So it was the white ones that fled Cuba and went to Miami. And they were allowed to go to Cuba. I mean, they were allowed to come to Miami because they were the whiter ones. They say it's the Bay of Pigs and all of that, but I'm like, yo, we already know the government has told us the wrong stories. So now I'm like, what really happened? Because they got rid of JFK because he was no longer working for Izzy. Like, oh, that's why that happened? I didn't know that's why that happened. So now the stories are just so convoluted and so confusing, and I just don't understand. So that said, I'm watching the Cubans come in and the Haitians be turned back. I didn't even know there were that many Haitians over here anymore, because I was like, when did they get in? How did they get in? But they got in through those kid programs where people stole people's kids for missions and all that kind of stuff. I'm saying stole is a strong word, but it kind of is the word. They adopted all these brown kids and whatever, and next thing you know, the brown kids grow up, they become adults, they make kids, they become adults. So it's not just immigrant, and and then they ask for their families to come over, because that's how that works. That's how it always works. That's like, okay, even bigger point. The guy who's the head resident is an anchor baby. His mom was Scottish, straight up Scottish. His dad was a first generation, also anchor baby. He was German. They're only two generations of American, and just through one line, not both lines. All of his wives, except for the Marla, is an immigrant. Ooh, ooh, for real? Because they're, oh my God, they're in Atlanta? Oh, I bet my tongue. They're in Atlanta? Why would they not be in Jersey? Didn't they play in Jersey? Um, yeah, he was partially to the mob, but there was also the Izzy's attached to that. And then I think RFK didn't want to work with him either. When I say that junk gets crazy, that junk gets crazy. Like, when you start realizing it's just all a mob racket. It's just all a mob racket. Like, look at how this guy muscled everybody. It was all mob racket. And then when they tried to get the judge, I was like, oh my God, are we going here? Thank God that stuff stopped. But anyway, so that was the whole point. Let's just say, how many fled to? And they're saying it's Jewish, but here's my thing is, like, that's the religion. That's not the people. So in the 1920s, up to 24,000, it's an island, up to 24,000 went there in the 1920s. And so there were 15,000 still there by the time that revolution happened. And oh my God, I was right. 94% of them fled to the US and to the Izzy land. 94% of them. So it's not Cubans fled here, it's J people fled here. You know what I mean? Like, and then they went to Argentina and Brazil. Oh my God. And then I just learned about Baptista, I think it was, in Mexico, how he had to stand up to the American South slavers who went to Mexico. And he was like, get your ass up out of here. So then they left there and they went to Brazil because they needed to go someplace where they can do their slavery. History, babes. History. But that's my point, though, is this whole thing circles to the original sinners, so to speak, of coming to somebody else's country and taking it over are the diseased Europeans who only were able to do that because they killed 95% of the indigenous just because they were dirty, just because the Europeans were dirty. That's wild. Oh, she got arrested for Brazil's different a little bit, but Brazil has something called confederalistas or something, and so they actually, like these crazy white people here, who do the reenactments all the time. They actually have a celebration for the confederalistas, like dress up in that ugly ass gray outfit and everything. It's crazy, but Brazil has like some of the most amazing culture. And they speak Portuguese because Portuguese was the worst enslaver. And so all that brownness and the darkness went there because of Portuguese people. Portuguese took over the South America. 1, 2, 3. Listen, girl, I love history, but I hate history at the same time. But it's like they're all starting to connect. And I'm like, what story did they tell us that was actually true? Probably none of them. And it's hard to figure out what the truth is because the rabbit hardly ever gets to tell their story. Whoa. Oh, I saw that. Oh my God, I saw that. That and it had to be egregious the way Jude did it. It had to be egregious. Well, girl, you forgot sexism. Add sexism to that list. And then add all the phobias to that list. What? Anyway, yes, I saw that. The dude in England, Jude. Cause and then here's the worst part. The little man who he hit wasn't even playing. He never came off the bench the whole game. So then he came over to celebrate, and whatever he said, like I saw videos that said he whispered. Baby, he didn't whisper. He yelled that stuff in Spanish. And Jude speaks Spanish. And Jude went and bop. I was like, ooh, that was a grandma hit. That was definitely a grandma hit. Yes. Yeah. We're all immigrants, some by choice. Some by choice. The rest of us, not so much. Not so much. Child, Jude knocked the shit out of him in the back of his head. I don't think Jude is from England, but he plays in England. That's the other thing. You know, soccer showed us where all the black bodies went. And it was so funny watching the soccer whittle down from black teams, like black country teams, to white country teams with mostly black players, to Argentina being allowed to keep going, even though Argentina committed like so many sins, so many soccer sins. Yes, Jude. Listen, hold on. I gotta show y'all. It's like the greatest hit ever. He gave him that grandma. Bop! Mm-hmm. Oh my God. You guys gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. It was so good. So good. Okay. Hold on. Jude Belling. They call it a slap. I call it a grandma hit. Slap. That was not a fan. What are you talking about? Slaps a fan. Who made that lie up? What's the guy? Barco. That's his name. What a stupid name. Barco. It was okay, I need to find a short so we can see it. And then Jude got in his face, and I guess he said something in Spanish to let that little boy know, I speak this shit. Hold up. Ugh, you gotta see it. Watch it. Okay. I'm trying to find something that's a little short. Okay, here we go. Bop.
New footage changes everything. Did this trigger
Did you see
Jude
that?
Bellingham's clash with Valentin Barco? At first, it looked completely unprovoked. Jude Bellingham walked up.
Oh, they didn't show when the boy arrived. When the boy arrived, and Jew wasn't paying attention to him. I think he was standing next to a ref yeah, he's a Barco the bench warmer. And then whatever he did, he yelled something, and Jew got in his face like,
After England's heartbreaking 2-1 World Cup semi-final defeat to Argentina and suddenly slapped Valentin Barco on the side of the head. The footage instantly went viral with fans.
okay, you're not doing a good job, sir. Who cares about it going viral? If you want your video to go viral, don't show other people's stuff. Okay, so England lost to Argentina, which, as we know, who cares between those two, really? But, and I say that as a I don't have a dog in this fight. Until today. I voted for Spain. Okay, so yeah, he's standing next to these people. So he's doing that, and he's chilling. Like, they lost. He's heartbroken. You lost. Like, it was literally down to winner goes to the dance, right? So they're videotaping him and stuff. And then here comes this little boy, because that's what he is, running off the bench. He runs right by him, high fives, because he's a little boy. High five! Yo, you did a good job. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, he's excited. You should be excited. It's not like you're going to get off the bench, though, for the real game either. But okay. Okay, so here we go. Now, see? He's all good. Then what happens? Whatever he comes and yells, right there, he yells it. Bah! And then he got in his face, just like that. The cameraman just so happened to be there for the perfect shot. Yes, thank you, sis. Yeah, I need to call people's real name. I like that. So they were there for the perfect shot. And this shot was like, say it again. And he probably said it in Spanish. Say it again. And then, first of all, boy, you got red hair. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Because he could probably trace and find him some tinted in his line. I'm gonna leave it there. Woo! Somebody put noise to it. Did y'all hear the noise they put to it? Hold on. I gotta let you hear the slap. 1 second. I gotta go back because you gotta hear that slap. Now watch when he come up, you're gonna hear the slap. Now he yells. Did you hear them add the slap? Yeah, we have seen. Girl, he is fine. That other guy fine too. That Barco, that Umbuko, Mabuko, whatever his name is. I was like, baby, use. What your daddy look like? Can I talk to your daddy? Yes. He was not playing with him for real. That slap was so hard. Like, I don't even think they needed to add the noise because we probably could have felt it. But you saw it. That was a grandma slap. That was a, what you said to me, boy? Yeah. Anyway. And it was interesting because I was going to read on Argentina. I did have them down. Like, what, 2 days ago? I did. I just don't remember where it was. And that's why I didn't read on them. Because I was like, are they going to win? I hope not. Because when I did my research on Argentina, I was like, damn, I didn't know y'all got it like that. How they like killed people and persecuted them and pushed them out because they needed to make a really white country. I'm like, you're in the heart of South America. How dare you steal people's country and just make it all white? Like, that's white is a crazy thing to be stuck on. It's just a crazy thing to be stuck on because it's literally just geography. There's nothing superpower about it. In fact, I think it makes you weaker because you're burnt by the sun easier. You get cancer more than black people do. Like, I think it's a weakness to honestly be white, as far as like biologically speaking, skin wise. Um, I just don't think you're better than somebody because you're more fragile. It's weird. But yeah, they were. I think they're one of the only teams that had no like black people. Because even Japan had, I think, somebody who was like half black or something. Oh, Jesus! But I do know. I love Ted Lasso, but I don't think it did any favors to how fine soccer players are. God, dog. Swimmers are too, but swimmers tend to be gay. More, at least I think so. I don't know. But soccer players, oh my God, they're delicious. That's why I said, where's his daddy? Because my son is about to turn 30. So where's his daddy? Because I'm not talking to no 23-year-old. You got them looks from somewhere, boy. Where they came from? Where did they came from? Oh yes, they showed their ass, and they deserved to be handed their ass. I was so happy to see them not win. I was gonna say to see Spain win, but not really. But to see Argentina not win, they deserved it to go all the way to the top and lose. That was deserved. However, oh, that was the other question. I was gonna ask though, was that a fix though? And they won't. They won't lose their sponsors. People don't lose sponsors over racism. They just don't. But I'm wondering if that was a fix because think about it. They had the least amount of red cards and yellow cards for the entirety of the World Cup, and then all of a sudden they have like 8, 9. So I'm like, okay, is this a fix? Not necessarily a fix, but like a fix. Like, okay, y'all, stop cheating. Like, stop cheating. Let them actually play. You know, like, was it that? Because, FIFA's corrupt. And I think, too, that the heat got too hot because, the World Cup's not normally played in America, right? So the World Cup is usually played in a different country. And, ooh, I ain't think about that, Sean. But here's what I'm saying. The World Cup is normally not played by us. The rest of the world loves soccer. I mean, not played, hosted by us. The rest of the world loves soccer. That's true. And there's so much more people in the world than there is in America. There's only 330 million of us, right? However, however, we're literally the tastemakers of the world. Everybody looks at us. A lot of the things come through us. Mind you, everybody takes what we do and make it better. Like Japan and China, Taiwan, whatever, they make it better. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. Is it that? Because apparently everybody knows FIFA is corrupt, right? This is like no hidden secret that FIFA is corrupt. And then, we're watching him schmooze the ass of the AI guy, right? Because obviously it didn't happen. So here's my point. America got really hot with Argentina. America was flooding the socials with, did you see what Argentina did? Did you see what? Okay. So I think it got too hot and too obvious. So maybe they said, okay, we won't cheat for you. You're going to have to take the L. Because it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. So let's see that. I could be wrong. Right. Feels like a fix, looks like a fix. But here's the thing. I think the fix is in not doing a fix. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been fixing the whole time. So I think the fix is in actually not doing a fix. I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense the way that I'm saying it. But that's interesting. Like Cabo Verde should not have gone home. They should have. Not that early. And I don't know if they ever would have because they were definitely Cinderellas. And Cinderella goes to the ball and takes the prince. That's just how it works. And for that 40-year-old fine, ooh, soccer is so fine. I'm glad I'm not young because, man, I would be getting my passport stamped. Yeah, it changed. It did. That also happened. That part was beautiful and gorgeous. But when we started paying attention to the games, it was different. It was different. Okay. So let's see. Let's check this out. Can y'all see me? Y'all can. Cristiano in Portugal. I wouldn't want Portugal to win either. Like I didn't. I didn't want any of the slavers to win. But I wanted Spain to win more than I wanted Argentina to lose. No, reverse. I wanted Argentina to lose more than I wanted Spain to win. As most people said, I wasn't going for Spain. I was going for Argentina's loss. Anyway, so let's see here. Hey, Nix, are you still around? Okay. Hey, babes. All right. So this is still kind of political, but this is on a sports level. You ready to talk sports? Okay, that's a good yes. Alrighty. Hold on. I got to zip me down so y'all can see. More than corrupt. Okay. Let's talk about the ST going on through. Ooh. What's going on there? Hold on. Let's get it. Okay. Well, let's start here. For the Argentina and Spain game, did Spain really win? Like their hard work really pulled off the game? Did they really win on their own? Did they really win on their own? Okay, so that's a yes. Okay. How am I asking this next question? Did Argentina shut up? Did Argentina really lose on their own? Did Argentina really lose on their own? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. Were the referees, oh girl, yes. Even the gay ones, you'd be like, oh, drool. Okay, anyway. Because, I watched Ted Lasso. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. All right, so here's my question to that. So Spain won on their own, Argentina lost on their own. All right, so were the referees instructed? I want a no answer first. Hold on, let me see what's a no answer. Um, okay, let's do this. Did Argentina deserve to be in the final? Did Argentina deserve? Y'all see that? That's a no. Did Argentina deserve to be in the final? Okay, no. Did Argentina earn their way to the finals on their own merit, own sportsmanship, own everything? Y'all say that no just got bigger, right? Okay. Did Argentina have help through FIFA machinations? Did Argentina have help through FIFA itself? Y'all see it turned and it went yes. Okay. All right. So was the fix in for most of the colonizing countries for for FIFA? I'm talking Spain, France, Argentina, Portugal. Was the fix in for most of those countries? That's a yes. Against who they played, obviously. They played well. It's just I think some of the better teams didn't get a chance to get higher up. That could be me though. Was Mexico robbed of their victory? Was Mexico robbed of their victory by FIFA? I might be saying it wrong. I'm getting a slight yes, but I don't think I'm saying it right. Like I said, I didn't watch all 2 weeks worth of games. Uh, what was that country that got sent home? Was that Haiti? No. Was that Oh my God, what's the country? I don't remember. They were like, they should have had it. I think they played England, and it was taken from them. Oh yeah, basketball. The score gets too high. Um, 'Cause basketball is tiring. I played basketball. It was really tiring. I hate baseball. That's that. If there's a multi-team sport that I hate the most, it would be baseball. It's so boring to me. So boring. If there's a single team sport that I hate, it would be uh, probably bowling. No, golf. I hate golf. I hate any place you got to be quiet. Okay. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Okay. So I was getting to the question of were the refs told to to stay out of the shenanigans? Was the refs told to not do the shenanigans in this game? That's a yes. Okay. So was the game between Spain and Argentina literally up to the players, the skill set, and everything they had to bring to it? No interference. Yep. So, was the game played between the two best teams? Was that game of Argentina versus Spain the actual game of the two best teams in the World Cup? No. Okay. All right. Mexico was amazing with everybody who arrived. Remember, we wouldn't even let a Cambodian. Oh, that's right. The Cambodian ref, the Iranians, everything was just like shit show. Like the racism sucks so bad. And then there was one where his mom couldn't come because the whole visa situation, like you had to spend so much money for the visa. And then it turned out that all the players' immediate family could come, but they didn't tell the players that their immediate families can come for free. So then they had to try to fix that and do everything to get his mom over here. And luckily she was here. I forget what team that was, but it was just recently. And it was one of the last ones. And so she was there to see her baby play. It was it's wild. Oh no, what was his name? Is it Mbappe? Was it his mom? It was somebody. Um, and then you had the was it Ecuadorian or Peruvian president or whatever she was, calling him a monkey. Like this is the kind of stuff that people have to deal with all over the world. And they want to say American racism is like the only racism. It's not. It's all over the world. It's really all over the world. Like when you play the game of where would you live, I have to filter where do they like black people? Like that's where my first question is. Okay, is there any country that likes black people? And then you find out, no, they have all this racism stuff. Okay, so is there any country though where a black person would be safe? That's my next question. You know what I mean? Which team? Which team, Sean? Oh, the U.S. question? Hold on, the U.S. question. Okay, so, oh, yes, hold on. Did, ooh, chills. I got a chill on it. And, ooh, I want to read on this too. So we're going to read on that and then we'll call it. Um, did the U.S. deliberately throw the game? Did the U.S. deliberately throw their game? Look at that. Do you see that swing of yes? They did. That's a big yes swing too, that y'all can see it well. They threw their game. Well, somebody in the on the teams threw the game. Uh, uh, you would have cursed the whole bloodline to look like that. Um, but the funny thing is, like, black people actually don't look like monkeys. We don't have thin lips. Well, I do, but those come from the master or massa. Yeah. You said they were blowing it? Yeah. It says it is. I didn't watch that game. The only person I liked on there was Diamond's brother. What was it, 1916? One of those two. I was so glad when he scored on Juneteenth. All right, so what was the final question? We did, oh, Alito. Okay. No, we did that, right? Is Alito going to have a health incident that makes him leave the bench? Ooh, let me ask about Moscow. I mean, Turtle Boy. Turtle, turtle. I want to see. Ooh, hold on. We're going to switch topics really quickly. We're going to get into this here. Hold on. Um, is Mitch breathing on his own? Is Mitch breathing on his own? Is the turtle man breathing on his own? I know y'all can see that no. Is he exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide by himself with just his lungs? Okay, that's a no. So is Mitch having assisted breathing? Is he currently hooked up to any machines that are breathing for him? Is he currently... Oh, whoa, wait a second. Hold on, let's see. Wait. Something just happened. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Is he currently having machine assistance with breathing? Is he currently having machine assistance with breathing? You guys, there's a no here. Is he currently being assisted by any machines in a hospital or in a rehab to help him breathe? That's a no. Is he currently breathing on his own? That's a definite no. Is he currently fully and solely over on the spirit plane? Is he current? Look how it switched. Oh my gosh, he's gone. Is he fully out? Sorry, my hand just switched. Is Mitchie fully over on the spirit plane, no longer breathing and walking or living on the human plane? That's a yes, y'all. All right, so let's get to Bashir. Yeah, I think Bashir's going to handle it. I got chills too. Oh, I'm getting chills too. And as I said, Bashir's going to handle it. I got chills. And look at this. Yes. So is Bashir going to make his call way before the August 3rd? Yes. Are they going to wait until the last minute? Oh, are they going to wait till the last minute to to call it, to say that he's gone? Will his people or the gov wait till the last minute? Yes. Is Andy ready? Is he ready to promote the next person? Yes. So he's already chosen and vetted the next person? Yep. Okay. So, like I said, they're going to try to play reindeer games, but he's already got the prize. So he's going to be good there. They're trying to hold out, but he's definitely gone. Yeah. Bashir's going to go nuclear and we will be proud. God chills. Yeah, he's already got somebody in place. Yep, ready to go. And it's funny because I heard somebody's name before and I can't find it anywhere. And I'm like, I know I heard that on somebody's video. So I know this ain't like a dream I had. I'm pretty sure he's got somebody. And I can't find whoever he got in place. So it's interesting. Um, why did I just get Graham? Not for that. Um, what's happening over there? Ugh, that's not a next question. I just got Graham for some reason. I'm gonna have to see what's happening because I just saw him. He has a mustache or something, right? Not Lindsey, the other one. Plattner. Anyway, hold on. I'm about to get Lindsey though. Was it Booker? No. Wait, was it Booker what? But it's interesting because Hakeem was at his house. That girl, the crazy girl, the virus, the vaccine girl, she's not gonna live that down. After I seen that video, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The girl who's been staking out, aka stalking the McConnell house, um, she she did some vaccine thing a while ago and said that, oh, there's another Booker. Oh, I don't know. Um, Wait, isn't that Booker the guy who won against Massey? Isn't that Booker the one who won against Massey? Yeah, yeah, I'm talking about the main guy, main guy. Anyway, I just saw his face flash, so I'm gonna see what's there in a second. I know he's out, but there's something happening, and I guess it's making me pay attention, so I'm gonna pay attention in a second. Um, anyway, so because there's something there. Oh my God, why do you? Okay, uh, Lindsey. All right, Lindsey, Ladybug, Lindsey. Okay, got him. All right. Did Lindsey pass in America? I just want to know. Hold on. Did Lindsey pass in America? Wow, we're really still over here. Hold on. His sister graduated from the SE state. Yeah, someone speculated he was probably died over there, which would make sense because I'm like, how do they get something to him? But the person said that he was likely in the warehouse thing that happened, Rocket's red glare, red thing, because he was there touring. But why would he if he was with Booker? Listen, hold on. There was three people who went, three people who went to Yuki, and Booker was one of them. Hold the fucking phone. Let me find it. Let me find it. Um, Graham. Wait, Lindsey. Oh my God, this is gonna take too long. I'm packing like I don't know how to use tech. No, do not turn on carrot or whatever. Lindsey, Graham, Booker. I think it was Corey. Corey. I don't know how to spell Corey's name. Is it with an E or without? Booker, Ukraine. Because he was there with three people. You know what? That would explain why Booker did that. Okay. Okay, we gotta read on this. Hold on. It's like click, 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 click. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Why can't I find that he was in Ukraine with Booker? We read that the day that we read that. We read that. The day it happened, we went and read this article. And now, politicians should know not to eat or drink anything, especially in other countries. Yeah. Especially when you're in a country that's very close to that other country. Especially in a country that's infiltrated with that other country. Especially when you're in a country that is fighting with the other country that you're talking about putting sanctions back on when they just started making money. Yeah, that. I would never. I would be bringing my Lunchables. We read. Y'all remember we read that, right? Do you remember we read when it happened that he went to Kiev with two other people? It was a Democrat and that Democrat was Booker. I can't find an article about it. Oh my God. I'm going to have to go back and and watch the video because it said he was with. Do y'all do y'all remember that when we read on it that it said he was there with whatever touring? Is anybody better at me right now? Because I can find it. Look, it says while Cory Booker did not travel with him, baby, we read that he was there. I think Blumenthal was the other person. Why are they saying he wasn't there? AI is literally saying that dude passed away from a heart-related event just hours after returning from a diplomatic tour in Kiev, or however you pronounce it, Kiev, um, where he met with da da da, and it said, okay, so let me ask then, who did he go with? Who did he go to? Who did he go to Ukraine with for that tour? Oh, I wish I had grabbed that. I wish I had grabbed that article because Booker was one of them. It says, while Graham often traveled with his longtime partner, legislative partner, Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal on past visits, this specific trip featured a congressional delegation that included McCall. Booker was one of them. I remember specifically reading Booker's name. I, oh, I'm, I'm gonna go look at the transcript. RB is a murderer. Oh, oh, why the chingy song? Oh, hold on. I have to go look at the transcript real quick. Um, Hold on. This was posted July 14th, so this isn't gonna help me. Like we literally read it that day. It says here he was being shown vampire bomber drones. Um, it said it was Texas Rep Richard McCall. See, it doesn't even mention Blumenthal. So they said it was 3 people. And now they're saying it was just 2. Okay. I'm going to go find my transcript real quick cuz that doesn't make sense unless they were wrong when they first put it out. I don't know. I got to look that up real fast. Hold on. No, RB is fine because nobody knows RB. Hold on. Cuz that's still like whatever. Hold on. Okay. Where's the Lindsey one? Um, I could have swore we read Booker. I just need to see it. I just need to see the transcript. Because I think I read that out loud. Okay, there's the we called it. I'm just going to go to transcript. Hopefully there's a transcript there. It says, ask me anything. Did I mention Booker in the transcript? Okay, hold on. Stop. I didn't say give me the whole transcript. Hold on. The name Booker is not explicitly mentioned. I know I mentioned it. Okay. Did I mention Kiev or Kiev? Okay, there it is. I could be wrong. He told reporters in Kiev, however you pronounce it. Okay, so that's at 3 minutes. Just returned from the K place. That's at 2 minutes. All right, take me there. Take me there. 2 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment, people. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I said it at 2 minutes. All right. He just returned from the K place. Brief sudden illness, plane ride, blood clot, cardiac arrest. That's what I said. I said it might have been a blood clot because of the plane trip. Then he went to Kyiv, Russian border, political sanctions. Oh, I didn't read out who he went with. I swear to you, I saw Booker. I bet you he didn't go meet with Zelensky alone. I bet you that was just a front. He was the one saying this. Neither his colleagues in effort, Shaheen and Wicker, on the legislative text. Neither he. Okay, what am I saying there? We literally said don't go in windows. Moscow, Russia. This is the NATO summit. Interceptor missile. Carolina. I don't think I read the names of who went with him. Hold on, let me see. I could be wrong. When they could report, neither he nor his colleagues in the effort, Shaheen, Blumenthal, and Wicker, provided details on the legislative text. I bet you we literally said all in windows, because. Okay, how do you spell Shaheen? Shaheen, Blumenthal, and Wicker? I don't know how to say it. Okay. Did he go with Wicker? Because now it's saying McCall, but McCall wasn't in the list of what I read. Wicker and Blumenthal? This is crazy. Okay, who was on the July 6th tour? That's not the name I read. It says, or maybe it is. Let me look up McCall. Let me go back to this. Did I say McCall? MC. Nope. Blumenthal and Wicker provided details. Blumenthal and Wicker provided details on the legislative text. That doesn't tell me anything. They're saying that he went with McCall. I don't think that's what I read. I could have swore to you I read Booker. Because I was like, why would Booker go? I remember saying that to myself, and I didn't read it out loud. Unless there's a timeline switch, who knows? But I know I saw Booker. Before he died. During his visit, he was accompanied with Michael McCall. See, this one doesn't even mention Blumenthal. This article doesn't mention Blumenthal. Okay. Something isn't right. Okay, Shaheen. Okay, so it says why Wicker's name is tied to it. Wicker at Mississippi and Shaheen to DH were core authors of the sanctions package. While Wicker did not physically make the overturning night, he signed on the agreement released by the four senators. Something's weird. Okay, so now they're saying he wasn't there. Um, like it literally disappeared. Because I remember saying to myself, why is Booker there? Like, what does he have to do with that? Okay, hold on. Let me ask Nix real quick. Did I read Booker? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm going to ask, did Booker go? Oh, you might be right. Hold on. I could have swore I saw that. I just told you what happened. You know, this is a setup. They removed the information. Okay, let me see. Did I see it? Did I? One, two. I think that's short enough, right? Okay. Ooh, listen, I'm getting chills already. What was that kind of swing? That was weird. What time is it? Oh, okay. We'll do like 9 more minutes and then I gotta get out. Um, okay. Hey, Nix, just real quick. You know Lindsey died, right? Okay, that's a yes. Um, so let me ask this question right quick. Uh, did he die in America? Hold on. Did he die in America? Oh, that's a no. Okay. Okay. So when they announced that he had died in that article, did I read that Booker went with him? Did I read that Booker went to the K place in Ukraine? I'm trying to remember. Did I read Booker was with him? Okay. It's not even giving me a swing. It's crazy. Hold on. It's not even giving me a swing with this. This is nuts. Like, yeah, hold on. Let me say, like, Nick, you know you could tell me no, right? I just swear that I saw it, but I could be wrong. You know, you could tell me no. So, did I read that Booker went on tour? Sorry, my hand twitched. Did I read that Booker went on tour with him? Did I read in whatever newspaper that same day? Did I see the name Booker? Now it's saying yes. So, did Booker go with him to Yuki? Did Booker go? Okay, that's a no. And that's provable. But I feel like. Okay. Did Booker go on tour with him? Did Booker go on the tour with him? Hold on. We're getting some confusing energy right now. Thank you. It was crazy. Like I know I saw that name, and now I can't find it. But who knows? Because I think we had the timeline shift that same week. It's amazing how long the sound lasts. Like it literally just went away. Okay, let me ask that question one more time. So he didn't die here. That's why I was like, what they were saying and what I was getting were just two different things. I'm like, no, no, that's not what I'm getting. Ah, I wonder. Okay, hold on. Wait. There was one more thing. That I need to know if Kiev and Kiev or whatever, are they the same place? Or is it like St. Louis? Is Kiev and Kiev the same place? I don't know how you spell the other one. Okay. They are the exact same city. So why are we saying that Lindsey went to Kiev with a Y and not the other way it's spelled with the IEV? Because everything that I saw before was the IEV, but when they said he went there, now it's the YIV. Everything I saw before said that. Because here's the thing. Was there a warehouse fire in Kiev on July? Why do I not want to say the 11th? Yes, there were several warehouse fires on July 11th, sparked by an intense overnight barrage of Russian ballistic missiles and drones in Kiev. How big is Kiev? Or however you pronounce it. 324 square miles. So it's only like 3 hours. Why? It's only like 3 hours. So it's roughly the same geographic size as San Diego or Calgary. It's 3 times the size of Chicago. So if you're having multiple warehouse fires with an intense overnight barrage from Russia on the same day that this man supposedly came back. He didn't make it back. If he made it back, they would have already had a funeral. Did they have a funeral already? Well, it's not 5 hours for me because like I'm going by. It's like 300 miles for me to get to Disney World. Actually, it's like 259 miles or something like that. It only takes 3 hours, maybe 4 hours to get there. But then again, I do drive like Miami. I do. I have to do 80 at least. At least. Not always. I'm legal though. What was I gonna say? Were there? I said why I don't want to type the 11th, so I'm gonna type the 10th then. Were there some on July 10th? No. Okay, so it did happen on the 11th. Wait, they said overnight on the 11th. If it is 5 a.m. in Miami, or 6 a.m. in Miami, what time is it in Kiev? It is 7 hours ahead. Okay, so he was supposedly killed at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Ooh, puzzle time. Okay, so he was allegedly killed at like 10 o'clock. That would have been like 11 o'clock for us. Well, 10, 11. Whoa, math. Ooh, girl, don't do that again. I'm like, wait a second. Whoa. No, If he was killed, I think 10 or 11, they said. So that would be 7 or 8. Oh my God, stop with the math. I'm about to go to bed. I am about to go to bed. I swear I will. 3 or 4. There we go. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the day on the 11th. And they were bombing on this time. Okay, how long is the flight? How long is the flight from Kyiv to, I'll just say Miami, because I don't want them to know I'm looking up DC. Okay. 13 to 17 hours. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that feels bad. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not going to do that math. Somebody already did it for me. And basically, they said it was impossible for him to have been back here, to have died at that time, for us to know. They just said that he died over there. I'm going to go with that. I'm not doing the math. I'm so tired right now. Y'all saw I couldn't even do basic math just now. I'm so tired. So, according to Nix, he didn't die here. According to the guy who did the math, the guys, and by guys, it includes women, because I'm neutral with it, baby. I'm a girl of the 90s, but 80s, 90s. But that group did the math. It's like a 12-hour train back and forth. Back one way is a 12-hour train, I think, from wherever they have to fly in, because Ukraine can't have any flyover because duh, they're at war, right? He's right. He's right. The rocket's red glare got him. Or, well, no, because I'm telling you, I was like, something's wrong. I do still think he was poisoned. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, you guys. Just so that you know. And if you want to talk to us, you gotta like hit the subscribe button, because it takes 20 minutes before you can be our friend. But anyway, so that math is crazy. All right, so Nix, baby, talk to me for a second. Okay, we cool, chill. Did he die in Kyiv? That is a yes. Okay, so cool. We got that part. Was it as a result of the bombardment from Russia? Was it a result of those air strikes from Russia? Okay. Was it a result of poisoning? Wait, did you switch up? Because I had another question in my head. Hold on, let me see. I gotta clear my head. Because I was just asking another question. Because another thing that I think happened, or I got a flash of happening, you guys, I don't want to ever see it, but I keep seeing it with him. I'm kind of getting it wasn't a tour. Like, that's not what he was doing at that time. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, so let's see. Was he involved at the moment in some salacious activity? Was he involved in salacious activity at that moment? See, that's a yes. That part was a yes. Okay, you got it too. Okay. We in the same place. I was like, I don't think he was, you know, doing legislative work. I think he was enjoying some proclivities. So are you telling me? Wait, was that the honeypot? Okay, so was the honeypot part of his? Oh, I'm getting chills now. Was the honeypot? Oh my God, y'all, that's a yes. I'm not even talking Knicks. I'm talking about. Okay, you guys got it too. All right. Okay, I wasn't the only one. I was like, don't flash me pictures. You did that last night. I saw pictures last night. I was like, don't. Sean, why you went there, Sean? Oh, I'm done with you, Sean. I was trying to like not go there with the words. But he was enjoying proclivities. That's what I got, the proclivities. Because I'm like, my reading had a honeypot. But my reading also was like, something ain't right. And my, okay, Carly, she got me done. Susie, if you're watching this on replay, make sure you're watching the comments. Don't you delete it either, Sean. Because you know Susie likes to read your comments. Oh, and Jen, you are so miss, girl. Okay, anyway, hold on. So was okay. Sean, why you said exactly what I was just thinking? I was gonna say, did he die on top of me? Like, okay, for those of you who do not get the movie reference, that's the color purple. How'd he die? On top of me. Oh, that's the color purple. Oh, look at you coming with it. That was the color purple reference when her abusive stepdad. I think he was a stepdad. I don't think he was a real dad. I hope he wasn't. But yeah. How'd he die? On top of me? Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Sean, why I got chills, dog? Okay, it was a stepdaddy? Okay, okay, okay. Wow. Ooh, hold on. Okay, let's just say, are the ladies right? Are the ladies right in what we're assuming was some of the fun that was being had? Y'all, that's a yes. We are in yes territory. So, okay. And it's chills. All right. Let's come back to what we're doing. All right. In my reading, I do remember this distinctly. There was a honeypot and the honeypot slipped him something. Is that really what happened? Is that really what happened? That's a yes. Okay. So, was he touring those warehouses and got caught by the bombardment? Was he touring the warehouses and got caught by the bombardment? That's a no. Okay, let me ask this question. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He didn't know. It was a straight up setup. Cause like, why would you be there? And they use and okay, here's okay. One of the reasons they can't say that he died in Ukraine is because hello, Ukraine. Wait, was it in Ukraine though? Like really in Ukraine? Because Ira, I honestly feel like Ira lied, to be honest. But Ira is claiming that one. How to take my ass. There is something that others were trying to do regarding money. Yes. And he was not in agreement. Okay, so hold on. I know he's putting on sanctions on the Russian people. That's what he was trying to do. And then Booker's talking about, I'm going to keep doing it in honor of him. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm telling you, there's something about to this Booker shit, too. Ooh, nah, not us getting on this hot stuff when I'm trying to get off the phone. Okay, hold on. This is the last thing we doing. I promise you. Because I got to get some sleep. Y'all saw I couldn't do math. And I scored highest in my state in math. Come on, man. Okay, anyway. Um, where am I? I know he'll want that smoke. That's what I do know. Wait, hold on. Holla, 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 holla. Okay. Did I think Yuki was gonna help Ira with drones, right? I don't miss that Atlanta traffic. Ain't all agree. I don't miss it. Okay, hold on. Did Ukraine? I keep forgetting to use a nickname for that country. Help Ira with drugs. Allah, 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 Allah. I love the way you doing it. Okay. Yuki is helping 5 countries in the Middle East counterattacks. Okay, so they didn't help Ira. Okay, so them and Ira ain't friends. Yuki and Ira are not friends. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Cause Yuki sent their drones to Qatar, Saudi, UAE, uh, cause he helping them. Okay, 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 okay. Something here, something there, uh, something's there. And now Ira's trying to say that they did a do. Hold on, Ira, Lindsey, girl, why that's the first search for Ira? It says what? I'm sorry. That face had to be so ugly just there. Because I was like, what? Oh, hold up. Okay, y'all, there's some crazy shit over here. LG was in the way of some money. Okay, listen, this is what's happening in the news, right? So, T-Rump calls for Congress to add IRA to Russian sanctions bill in Graham's honor. Okay, so we got to honor Graham and block. What? How are you sanctioning a country you at war with? So shut up. Okay, so then the other one says Shaheen pushes back on claim tying IRA to the sanctions. Shaheen was supposedly there with Lindsey. Okay, we got some wild shit happening now. Then you have a paper called the J Insider. Finish the whole word. T-Rump push to add IRA to Russia's sanctions bill confuses the Democrats. Oh yeah, Shaheen's a Democrat. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so then Ira put up a billboard that said T-Rump is next. But Ira knows that T-Rump is gone, so that's not even a thing. Then Graham was trying to make Saudi and Israel normal again. Actually, he was trying to get a peace treaty between them. Now, if y'all remember, the Sauds were using the Blue Star's moves. You know, basically they were gonna let them cannibalize each other, and then the Sauds were gonna move in. That's what they were gonna do. Okay, so then it says Graham believed the opportunity to attack IRA hadn't existed during the first term. Why are we talking about that now? So now they're trying to blame Graham for not going during the first term? Okay. Okay. So then, oh my God. Oh my God. Did Lindsey Graham really say, Mr. Resident, you're not far behind God? What did he mean by that? Because was he trying to say he's number two? Or was he trying to say, oh, you ain't even close? Okay, anyway, I'm just laughing. I'm just having a giggle. Okay, so this is what Booker said about lids. This gave me some shiver me timbers too. So Booker waxed very poetic about Lens, which wouldn't make sense, my dude, because Lens ain't been the same person over the last 10 years. Okay? So Booker says, I will miss my most, hold on, what did he say? Let me find it. Let me find it. Because if you remember, Booker was bought by the Jays in college. Um, he said, God, I hate going on X. Like, I don't understand why we still use it. Oh, I'm not going to watch this video. He did a whole 2-minute video waxing poetic. Wait, is this real? I don't think this is real, you guys. Hold on. I don't want to click. I can't click it because I can't sign in. Um, it might be real, but he got a yellow hue to him. Let me show you. It might be yellow. I mean, it might be real. I would have to look it up. But he has that yellow hue. It might be real. Hold on. Did he like blur out the person's tag? So this is not a FaceTimer. Because you thought to blur out those people's tag. So this is more professional than you think. Yeah, it might be a filter. Because the teeth, I don't think AI would hit those teeth. It's not a good filter if those teeth are there. Yeah. All right. Okay. It might be a filter. And then he went and found like one of the, not the brokest looking backyards to be in, but it definitely was a, hey, look, I'm not walking in my really, really good neighborhood. Yeah, it's probably a thing. All right. No, billions are definitely involved. Because first of all, I don't know if you remember us talking about this, but Scotty B put the sanctions, lifted the sanctions in March and extended the sanctions in May, like extended them being off. So why are we turning around 2 months later to put the sanctions back on? This is strange. And why Lindsey would choose to put the sanctions back on. Like, it feels weird. Okay, I just want to wrap this up. We'll probably have to read on Lindsey tomorrow just to get a clearer picture. But it looks like we weren't in the wrong at all with what we got in our first reading. I thought maybe we might have been wrong. But it sounds like we weren't. And I'm getting chills to back that up. Okay, so just to be clear, was Lindsey involved in a two-person dance? Was Lindsey involved in a two-person dance that did not involve clothes? Child, that's a high vibrational yeah. Okay? That's a yeah. So did this person, okay, did this person love Lindsey? I gotta get a no to clear this out. Did this person love Lindsey that he was dancing with? Did they love Lindsey? Okay, there's my no. Okay, so did this person slip Lindsey something that was not supposed to work right away? Did this person slip Lindsey something that was not supposed to work right away? That's a yes. Now, when we did our reading, this person didn't know that he was taking another kind of medication or something, and they interacted or something like that. Is that still the point? Is that the two medicines kind of did something? Medicines, drugs, you know what I'm talking about. Is that what happened? We're seeing a big yes here. So, did he get killed in any of the warehouse fires? Was he killed by any of the actions of the warehouse fires? I think this, hold on. Was he killed by any of the actions of the warehouse fire? That's a no. Okay. So, did they go crawl, do the FBI crawl all over his place because they know he died by enemy hands? Did they do the FBI crawl because they knew he died by enemy hands? And that's a yes. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this tomorrow. It looks like there's more to the story. Stay tuned. All right. So, see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Nix. Gosh. I'm sorry about your coffee, Sean. Ew. I don't want to see the ladybugs. The only way to see the ladybugs that he had was to. I'm good. You're welcome, y'all. Thanks for the interesting conversation and the ideas and the questions. And I like how we're branching a little bit out of like normal politics. Like we talked about the guy, Kyle, one day. Then we talked, like now we just talked about the sports thing. And then we talked about, I forgot what we talked about yesterday. It was something a little different as well. Oh, we did Snowden yesterday. Y'all want to check out that reading. It's up. And everything has timestamps right now. So we talked about Snowden yesterday. Um, I like that we're branching out a little bit in what we're talking about. And it's interesting because I don't have any idea of what any of these things are. Oh, I appreciate you, Sean. Yeah, we talked about Snowden yesterday, girl. You got to go read that. You have to go read that. I mean, watch it because, it was a question. It's towards the end, I think. Anyway, there are timestamps, so you'll be able to find it. But it just had this weird connection to it. Oh my God, it was just so crazy. Oh, I'm getting chills about it again. Okay, so that's why I'm telling y'all, like, feel free to watch any of the replays because a lot of them are not like time constrained. Like they do go broad. We talk a lot. That's why I'm putting on timestamps now. Now that they have this software within YouTube that helps us put timestamps. So now, like over the last week, you'll see that I put timestamps. So you can skim the timestamps. We do talk in code here. So you'll have to use a little bit of a brain power to go, okay, that timestamp's about this. Because we have to talk in code because they crawl our videos. Obviously, if I can put timestamps on, that means they are able to go through my transcript and give me the timestamp. So this is the world we live in right now. But the key word is right now, you guys. It is not going to stay that world. It is ending far faster than it's began. It took a long time to begin. It is ending a lot faster. The rebuild is where the slow comes in. And see you tomorrow as we get into a little deeper of this Lindsey story, because this Lindsey story now involves Booker, and we gotta talk about Booker. There's something here. And I forgot what the other thing is we need to read. Somebody might remember. Just bring it up tomorrow. And again, we will do subscriber yes no questions and member situation questions, or a little bit more than yes no, on July 29th. So you need to be a subscriber by then, and you want to subscribe anyway. We're actually pretty cool. Yeah, you're picking it up too. There's something like crawling there, so it's like, okay, let's go see what it is. We're so weird. It's like, ooh. Luckily, I'm detached enough to feel like this is a movie or this is a book. So it's like, ooh, this is interesting. But then when I think about it being real life, I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. But I'm going to stick to ooh, this is an interesting story. Let's go read that story. All right, I got to put here full moon. So the full moon reading will be on July 29th. Mark your calendars because that's next week. Hit that subscribe button because you got to be our friend for at least 20 minutes to talk to us. And when you do talk to us, please give us your first name because the community is built on names, not avatars. All right. Love y'all. Peace.